Okay, I think we're back. Let's see what is going on here. Okay, it should be good. So it was weird. My power didn't go out. My computer just shut down. My internet went out. I unplugged the router, replugged it back in, and everything was good. It was weird. The power didn't go out though because I have my light here that stayed on. I am completely confused of what's happening, but let's see. Let's make sure the stream's actually running on my end. That was really weird. I feel like at this point, it seems like I've seen everything streaming, but apparently not. That's kind of wild. Okay, so I've got to go through, reset up some of this YouTube stuff. And then hopefully we're good to go. That was just the weirdest thing. I can't figure out what happened. That was so weird. Okay. So let's refresh kick. Kick's going. Twitch is here. YouTube. I gotta make sure it is, but it looks like it is. That was so funky. It still saved my game somehow, which I'm kind of surprised by because it just like shut off randomly. So we've got the stream. Twitch is there. YouTube. Kick. Keep that on monitor. Okay, we're going to try to keep playing. Hey, what's up, Spiel? How we doing? Good to see ya. Just grinding some Madden here for a little bit. Still playing college football. I'll finish out that playoff tomorrow, but playing Madden. I was going to do a short stream anyways, and then... Yeah, that was the weirdest thing ever. Even though I was streaming poker all those years, I've never had that happen before. Very, very odd. So we're down 6-0 here early. And just get that away there. 3rd and 9. So yeah, this is the first game of this dynasty. Or this franchise, sorry. So I was playing college the last few days. I'm playing NFL. We'll be back to the college tomorrow. I just told people I'll be doing the playoff tomorrow at noon, so I just randomly... I wasn't initially going to stream today. I was going to take an off day, but I wanted to, so we'll start up the Madden one and just play a few games. Crap, he's all over that. All right, so not too much to Kittle there. And we'll have to go ahead and punt it. So I haven't really been able to move the ball too much on offense, unfortunately, for me. Do have a good punt, though, so we're going to down them at the 6. About half of the second quarter still remaining. Oh, fumbled the end zone. Oh, he recovered it for a touchdown. Let's go. The offense can't move the ball, so the defense said, let me get one. And that's Michael Williams, the rookie. The first-round pick. Coming up huge. You just love to see that. So I get the touchdown. That's so sick. Easy game sometimes. Nice to get that when you're on the road at your rival, too. And we'll just attack on the extra point there. 7-6, take the lead. Unconventional way to do so, but we do. Now we'll go for the kickoff. So the kickoff rules in the NFL are different from college. So basically you have to try to kick this into the landing zone, or if they goes in the end zone, they can just get the ball in the 35, which is pretty advantageous for them. So so Andy, I actually don't have Discord. I don't do Discord. Sorry. I've used it to like look at poker stuff, but I've never like really used it for communication. pinch the D-line here, and then we're bringing a blitz with Fred Warner. I think it's play action. Oh, I didn't quite get there at the blitz, but we're going to round up for a short gain. Yeah, so it's exactly. Madden's the NFL version. Yep. So that's what we're playing today. So we have Fred Warner in the zone here. Another play action. It got me that time again. I was all over if he handed it off. So Darnold's got 140, an interception, and a fumble, though. And the fumbles were covered in the end zone for a touchdown, so. Ooh, another play action. Jeez. Fred Warner runs across the field, though, makes a play. 8-yard gain for Seattle. This is actually my first, well, I should say my second game I've played in this year. I bought the game last week, and then I played like a half of a game. It was like a just a quick run of it the other day. And this is like my first game in this franchise, so we'll see how I do. I might need to make the quarter length longer. I feel like the number of plays is a bit low, but we'll check the stats after the game. Eric Kendricks all over the K9 handoff there. Love to see that. So we got 2nd and 11. And we're going to bring a blitz here as well. Unless the 2-minute warning hits. So 7-6, not very high scoring. And decide to go back to a zone coverage. And a little check down. Oh, I got blocked there. Crap, the catch didn't get it first. So we got Jair Brown coming down into the box here. And nice, decent stop. We'll call a timeout. Trying to set up to make sure we can maybe get some time and get the ball back. I think Seattle received too. D-winners take the crossing routes. Oh, Cooper Kupp gives me the stiff arm, but get the tackle. We'll call another timeout. I went too fast on the... There we go. Screen play. Oh, can I get there? No, I'm not going to get there in time. And Kenneth Walker gets them down into the red zone. Minute 39. And you see they got the clock moving. Ooh, drops the pass in the flat. 2nd and 10. We still have one timeout we can use. And Jair Brown dropping into the box again. Oh boy, I think they got it. Oh no, breaks it up. Jamor Lenore gets a hand in there last minute. Split the back out wide. Nice, throws it away. Okay, so we'll force the field goal attempt. This will be they can hit this, their 3rd field goal of the game. Good thing is we're giving up some yards to the air for sure, but not letting them get in the end zone. And they'll tack on the field goal, so it's going to be 9-7 here. Pretty defensive battle, especially when you consider that my 7 points was from recovering a fumble in the end zone for a touchdown. Our offense hasn't gotten any points. The rookie James from Oregon here. Getting us out to the 30. So we have 45 seconds left. One timeout, so not a ton of time here. Oh, Spiel, you won a poker tournament is what you're saying. I got you. Nice, man. How much up top for it? How many players were there? 1,200 bucks. Let's go. Very nice. Congratulations. Clock's moving. It's Ayuk here. We can use our timeout. So we still only have 26 seconds. This is kind of part of the problem. I haven't played this game very much, so I don't have a good idea on deep balls and such. So let's see. Oh, nice. We got Ayuk on the cross. See if he can get out of bounds. Nice, he does. 19 seconds. Hey, 400 players is still a lot of people to beat. That's still very good. I think this is just the same play the other way. Oh, that might not be the best idea here. 13. Clock running low. Oh boy, that was stupid. I got desperate to try to get it to the outside, and now it's actually going to cost me a pick the other way, unless Trent Williams looks like can actually make the play here. 2 first-half picks for Purdy. Not very good through the passing game, unfortunately. Hit a few drag routes, but not the start we wanted. 9-7, down by 2. 2 interceptions. I do think I'm probably going to struggle in this first season with the Niners being good. I was mentioning just because I haven't played this game. This is only my second time playing the game. I've played Madden in the past, but I just haven't played this year's game much. So I'm gonna have to get an idea for like different routes and things. There's definitely a lot of like things that concepts that you can usually carry over from college football to Madden, but the game's a bit different too. So I'll try to utilize McCaffrey here. I haven't really got him going. That's one thing I'm definitely hoping for early in this dynasty is to get some good yards with him on the ground. So pick up 5. Go for an inside zone with him this time. Oh, geez, just not much to do there. Back to the line of scrimmage. Definitely struggled to run the ball a little bit early. Nice. Juwan Jennings across the middle. Wide open. Pretty good gain. Happy with that one. And then now we'll have Luke Farrell go in motion, and then we'll run behind him on the right side. Man, I wonder if running the ball... When I played the one game that I was playing, I didn't think running was that difficult, but... Let's see. I'm definitely going to be looking for screen opportunities in McCaffrey. Catch it. Not a huge gain, probably get 5. So it's going to force 3rd and 5 here. So we have Ayuk go in motion. Oh boy, they're all over it. Probably going to settle for a field goal attempt, I would guess here. No, we're going for it. All right. Get off just in time to Ricky Purcell for the first down. Yeah, the video games are definitely more expensive these days. Definitely more expensive. Because I think they're about... Actually, no. I got... Madden was only like 35 because I just bought it this week. So you should take a look at it in the Xbox store. If you like buy the digital version of the copies. That was bad blocking from Kittle. You should take a look at that because I'm pretty sure it was under 40 that I paid. Because the game's been out for a while, I assume, is why they slashed the prices. Counter to the right side. Because a lot of people that are going to buy the game have already bought it before now. Injury time. It doesn't say who it is. I'm really hoping that's not McCaffrey. Might be, though, because Brian Robinson's in the game. So we have 3rd and 1. See if we can pick this up here. Nice, good hold. Brian Robinson straight up the middle. The backup running back into the end zone for a touchdown. Let's go. Love to see it. Let's see. Ankle bruise will return soon. Risk of injury high. So we'll go substitute Brian Robinson into the game. And tack on the extra point. 14-9. Kind of a funky looking score, but that's what happens. You have 2 touchdowns for one team and 3 field goals for the other. And go for a kickoff. I also maybe got to try out like the angled kicks too. I'm just trying to make sure I get it in the landing zone at least for now. So we'll get it out to the 28. Defense giving up some yards so far, but keeping them in front of us. And bringing the blitz here. I'll use our D-winners at linebacker. Kane up the middle. Fred Warner makes a play. Not too much on the ground for them. He has 10 carries, 32 yards. It's not bad. We got him just about 3 yards per carry. Definitely happy with that. Jared Brown dropping into the box. And into the flats here to K9. Nice. Good tackle. Is that... Yeah, D winners. I was like, I'm pretty sure I remember he's 53. Drawing a blank there. The 50s for the linebackers. Ah, dang it, the curl route. Got me. So we get with the first. So we go 5 wide here, splitting the running back out. Flag for something. I'm hoping that's offensive holding. Let's see if they show somebody. Yep, we're going to have a holding call. Hopefully it's on offense. Yeah, so 1st and 20. It's a nice penalty for us to see. Oh, dang, running back K9. Got us. Give up a pretty big gain. Oh, geez. Huge hole. Make a tackle.
10 more yards. He's brought down at the 31.
Get Mustafa down in the box. Gets the outside. And, yep, they're going to pick up the first down, unfortunately. I was going to say, it looks like they might have. So they go back to the 5 wide. We'll out route to Kenneth Walker. And they continue to move the ball pretty good.
13 yards on the play. That's another Seahawks first down.
Screenplay. I am not ready for it, but do make a good tackle on the tight end. Have Eric Kendricks here dropping in zone. So play action. Oh, dang. 3rd and inches. Pinch the line down. Ah, sneak with Darnold gets the first. Spiel, you're lurking. Hey, all good, Spiel. Appreciate you being here, hanging out. Gonna try to get a stop here. Hold them to a 4th field goal attempt. Out to the outside, make a play. Good stop. Or 2nd goal from the 5. Blitz has got to get there. Yeah, if we're not getting there at the blitz, when we're blitzing 6th into the 5 wide, someone's going to get open probably. So unfortunately, that gives them the 1-point lead, and they'll go for 2 here. Bringing a blitz. Oh, and they get the 2-point conversion. 17-14. Seahawks take a 3-point lead. Kick off deep here. We've got James bringing it out again. Got some room there. Gets past the 30. All the way to the 32. So we got McCaffrey's currently out with an injury. I don't know if he's... Nope, he's not back in yet. So we got Brian Robinson in the backfield to take a handoff from shotgun on 1st and fall forward. About a 4-yard gain there, so 2nd and 6. Not a ton of carries for Robinson, just 7, but he's got 55 yards. He's doing good with what he's getting. Across the middle, Juwan Jennings. Not a big gain. It's going to put us at 3rd and 4. And it looks like we're not going to get the snap off here. Going to the 4th quarter, down by 3. (17-14). There's one of the 2 interceptions I threw. Fortunately, we tackled him short of the end zone. That was the one right at halftime, basically. But I'm not really costing us too much. Hit Ricky Purcell. Get the first. Nice. Not a huge gain, but we'll take the yardage. And try to go to the ground game here. 1st and 10. Brian Robinson to the weak side. And not great blocking, unfortunately. Only get a yard. Beezy in here. What's up, Beezy? How we doing? Luke Farrell go in motion. Run to the right side. Break the tackle, not quite. Ball's forward of 33. Hit Brian Robinson, the running back on the route, nice. Gets a first down. Usually planning on that being McCaffrey, but Brian Robinson doing the job. So we get in the field goal range here. If anything, I probably should be throwing the chew clock on. We're actually going to let this run here for 30 seconds. And then after this play, if it's, we'll throw the chew clock on. Got to remember that Robinson's going in motion first, so I have to make sure I snap this before it gets like crazy low. Probably hit A at 10 to send him in motion. Maybe could wait an extra second or two, but George Kittle, my favorite Niner, coming up big there. So good gain. And go to chew clock. And then we're going to run a counter to the right side. So I'll have Jake Tongas go in motion. Eventually he blocks the other way. Unfortunately, Seattle all over it, though. So don't get too much. Nice, Ayuk. Jukes into the end zone, touchdown. He might not be playing this year in real life, but he is coming up clutch here in game 1 of this franchise with the big touchdown. And then we'll tack on an extra point. Make this a 4-point game, hopefully. And that's what we'll do. So extra point's good. 9 plays, 68 yards. And then I'm going to try the kickoffs to the side here. Let's see if it... In college football, I like kicking to the left side, so or like to one of the sides. Seems to do better on the coverage. Let's see. That was pretty good there, too. So, yeah, we're probably going to try to be doing the angle kicking unless something changes. Good situation here. We're up by 4. Seattle does get the ball. 3 minutes left. Teams have still got their timeouts to use. And we'll RPO the outside. Jackson Smith and Jigba, we get the tackle. Oh, geez, wide open down the sideline. Wide open down the sideline. It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Seahawks first down. Tight end going in motion. I should have come up to... Oh, wow, he breaks the tackle, too. They still get 9 on that play. 2nd and 1, bring a blitz. Hey, what's up, Eric? How we doing? Saturday's going good. Only bad thing is my internet and my computer shut off at the same time. It was just really weird when I just been on for like 20 minutes, but I think we're good now. It wasn't the power going out because I have on another cord, I have the light in front of me and that was still going. It was the weirdest thing. I've never had that before in all the years I've streamed. Like I've had like internet cut out or power go out, but my internet went off and my computer. Completely weirded out by that, but we're live again. It saved my game that I was in the middle of too, which is nice. Nice, get to the quarterback. 4th and 7. They've got a decision with 3 timeouts. I think they're probably going to kick the... No, they're going to go for it. Yeah, super weird. I have no clue what happened. I'm very weirded out by it. But I'm hoping we're good now. How's your Saturday going? Oh, come on, tackle. Oh, he falls forward. It's probably going to take it to the 2-minute warning. Maybe it shorted out like a breaker. Yeah, I don't know how any of that stuff works. Because that's not something that would be me, right? It's just something in the building went wrong. I'm in an apartment building. And then now everything's back on. I did have to unplug my router and plug it back in to get the internet back, though. Like, I waited like 10 minutes or 5 minutes and did that. And then the internet came back. The computer I was able to turn on like pretty quickly after, but the internet was still out. Nice. Good hit. Ordinary Saturday. Hey, nothing wrong with a nice, chill, easy Saturday. I enjoy those myself. And the flats. Come make the play. Seattle uses the timeout here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Curl route short of the first. Obviously, this is a go for it spot. And we're bringing the blitz. Oh, do I get there? I'm there. Yes. Teammate come up mid tackle. I think he's short. Let's go. We get the ball. And then I'm actually going to throw it on first, but we're going for a screen. So we got Isaac Garendo out to the side here. Seattle has 2 timeouts. And, ooh, unfortunately, that goes absolutely nowhere. Big Fish, No Shrimp. Good to see you. How we been? You guys looking for a good poker stream? Check out Big Fish on the Poker Grind. Hope you're well. Thanks for coming in. We're going to go for a screen the other way, too. So then we got James checking into the game. Nice. Got to stay in bounds here. Spin back. Oh, not going to get to the first. All right, minute 28. They have no timeouts. First down ends the game. This is kind of tricky. Do I try to run it, which would get the clock going? I think we do, and they need a touchdown. 3rd and 3. We can still pick this up on the ground. But our 4th-string running back, James, in for a pretty big play here. First down locks it up. Oh, I missed the hole, too, to the right. That's my fault. Wow. All right, well, that's pretty frustrating. Nice, they're going to play some 2K. What, are you playing the park stuff again? Or what game mode are you playing? Man, I can't believe I admit it was to the right. There's the hole. Just didn't take it. Pretty annoyed with myself. If I lose this game, I'd be really mad. I don't know that I would have got the first for sure, but I think there's a good chance. All right, looks like a decent punt. And let's see. Seattle's going to have to go about 75 yards here. No timeouts. Rec center. Okay, gotcha. Hopefully an enjoyable session, little gaming session for you. I can't imagine they're going to run this. I'm definitely going to play the pass. Oh, dang it. Last second I pulled away from going to the drag. Get the guy going across the middle. Darnold, 322, a touchdown. A pick, and then he also had that huge fumble in the end zone. That was not ideal giving that up. Again, I can't really see them running it here. So I'm just purely going to play the pass. And incomplete pass there. Pressure gets there. Nice, the sack. That's huge. Michael Williams. An absolute monster game for the rookie in his debut. He had the fumble recovery for the touchdown. He's got 2 sacks. Oh, no. We did not just get beat deep. Oh, my God. You're kidding. How do you get beat deep there? I had backed off coverage. They need a touchdown. No timeouts. Bro, what are we doing? Oh my gosh, I just lost probably. That makes me not getting that first down on that run play even more frustrating. Oh, man. That's crazy. All right. Well, we've got 3 timeouts. We need a field goal. 13 seconds. Get pretty good field position. Them kicking that into the end zone there. There's the first one. So I probably have 1 play to try to get in the field goal range. I don't like this Hail Mary call already. Give me something across the middle. Oh, let's see. I think if Kittle's open, we throw it to him quick. If not, we just chuck it deep. Well, looks like it's going to have to be Hail Mary. I can't believe we're probably going to lose this game. Oh, man, that's so tilting. And 3rd pick of the game for Purdy. And he dropped the opener, 24-21. What a wild finish. Not having very good safeties cost me in that one. I think it was one of the safeties that got beat deep. 0-1 on the franchise. Divisional loss. I would say all in all, like, pretty happy. I mean, that's only the first full game I've played in this Madden game. We're playing on the hardest level. And yes, the Niners are very good. But I feel pretty decent there. All right, advanced week. And then I got to take a look at the injury report. Hopefully McCaffrey's back. And then also I kind of wanted to mess around with the auto subs because it was subbing him out too quickly. So let's go to the GM here. I think this is where injury... Where's the injury stuff? Oh, manage team probably. Injury report. Here we go. So I do have 1 player I thought... Oh, it must have been the preseason he missed. Okay, so we got nobody on the injury list right now. And then the one thing I do want to do is auto subs. Because apparently it's just going to sub them out too much. So normal. I moved this already. So we'll see how that goes. And then I don't know how the scouting... Let's see how this goes here. Prospects. I haven't done this in this year's game yet, so it's been a minute. I do want to scout the D tackles. That was the position I really wanted to do. So let's see if it lets me. Let's see. View player card. I thought you couldn't do it till like week 3 or 8. Let's see if I click on him. Does anybody happen to know that's in chat? I thought I read online it was like week 3 or 8, but it's showing me a chance to scout them, so I don't want to like not do it. But I don't see anywhere where I click to do it. So we've got scouts, prospects, region. Because I do want to start D-tackle, like I said, is the biggest need. So we're probably going to want to scout a lot of these D-tackles that could be first rounders. Ideally, if we could get one in the first round that's like just a good spot, it would be nice to take. I don't think edit player is going to be it. No, it's not what I want. Okay, well, I won't do it this week. Evaluate prospects that move your draft board. Yeah, we'll just play the game here. We'll play our season game. That's too weird. So I think good to go. Play the full game. So we got the Saints this week at 80 overall, so hopefully can take care of business here on the road. Hopefully take care of business on the road. Superdome. Tyler Shuck the starter, I'd assume. Can't remember how many games Spencer Rattler was the starter for at the beginning of the year, but then they let way to Tyler Shuck. Probably just play like 3 games today, maybe 3 or 4, and then we'll play the college football dynasty tomorrow. And then as far as getting back into Madden, my plan is like once I win a national title, Michigan State dynasty, I'll probably try this like completely go through this, and then that way I can kind of get a feel of what I like between college football and Madden a bit more. I think there's pros and cons to both. As far as a fan, like I can't stand what's going on with the portal right now, so it's making me lose interest in college football in general. the game's fun. You know, each game maybe is a tiny bit more meaningful, but I also think that because it's 17 regular season games instead of 12, I would spend more time actually playing the game instead of doing, like, you know, recruiting every week, and just like the offseason obviously comes a lot quicker, so it's kind of like pros. And then also it'd probably be like more close games just because the NFL is more balanced, whereas in college, like, you can have some like really low rated teams that you're playing and the games are kind of blowouts. But we'll see what happens. Bring on the Saints. Oh, I forgot to check the number of plays. That was the last game I wanted to do that. See if 6-minute quarters was good or if I need to go longer. Saints won their first game, so they're 1-0. Play action. Oh boy. Wide open. Hits the tight end for a first down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Saints first down.
Using Fred Warner here.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Man. Play action again. Another first down. It's one thing that I've noticed in the few that I've been playing here is that when you blitz and they do play action, you don't get to the quarterback quite as much as you maybe did in college football. At least for me so far. Oh, dang it. I was in that area. I was in the area.
11 more yards. That's another Saints first down.
Underneath there, good hit from Warner. And it ended up actually being a yard loss there.
Complete to Jawan Johnson. A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Trying to get to Mustafa.
At the 38.
Can drop him in the box here. Take his underneath responsibility. All over it. Good play. Goes the out route to Kamara for 3 yards.
Complete to Alvin Kamara. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
And here we got LJ Martin underneath. Oh, dang, I should have saved the deeper guy. Man coverage gets beat.
DeMarcus Robinson. It's a gain of 21 yards.
5 wide here in the red zone.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
It's underneath. And push them forward to the 1-yard line.
13 more yards.
Bringing a blitz here, trying to get a stop.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Kamara up the middle. Touchdown, Saints. Oh, a flag, though, on New Orleans. And that's a bad time for a holding call that I think they just got. That's a huge holding call. So instead of the touchdown, they're going to have first and goal from the 11. Happy with that outcome. That is for sure. I think it's a linebacker in time. Shuck up the middle. It's going to slide down here. Second and goal from the 7. Bringing a blitz.
Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
And they're going to be going 5 wide. We definitely need to get there. Oh, dang it. I got caught. And then Kamara breaks the tie before a touchdown. Oh, I ran into the guy. Sorry, blitzing him 6 against the 5 lineman doesn't work out. And then the Saints, the inferior team, gets a touchdown. The Panthers block the Rams' punt down through with under 4 minutes to go. Wow, dude. If the Rams lose to the Panthers, that'd be so awesome. I would love that. I mean, the 49ers would have to play at either team potentially in the conference. I mean, we're getting way ahead of ourselves, but in the conference championship. But obviously, having the Rams off the board is much better than taking the Panthers off the board. So we got Brock Purdy taking the field. Purdy taking the field. So we'll start with a handoff here to McCaffrey. Didn't really get him going last game. He got hurt and banged up. Only had a few carries in the game. So I'll try to get a halfback dive here with him. Maybe gets 4. Second and 6.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
So we got McCaffrey going into motion. Hit Kittle across the middle, wide open. And pretty good gain. Maybe gets about 10 or so. Close to midfield.
A gain
First and 10, stretch to the right side of McCaffrey. Get outside. Nice. Good blocking. Make a little move. X Factor player. Love that McCaffrey. So 2 carries, 24 yards. Good pickup on that one. Good pickup.
It's a gain of 20. First down, 49ers.
A lot of drag routes here. Wide open, Juwan Jennings. Got to step on his player. Good gain. The former Tennessee Vol. I like Jennings a lot. He's been, I don't think he was that high of a draft pick, but he's been really good for the Niners, especially the last like 2 years or so. Run to the right side. Maybe could have gone outside, but we actually fall forward for a decent game. Pick up 6. Get on the drag route. I think it's the first down. Yeah, so it's be first and goal from the 5. Power to the left side, so first Tongas will go into motion. Hopefully, their man and he goes with him. No, not the case, unfortunately. Doesn't give us great numbers over there. Oh, still going to get to the outside, though. Christian McCaffrey into the end zone. Nice touchdown early. He makes quite a bit. Has quite a bit of yards on the first drive after not getting many carries last week. And we'll tack on the extra point here. Even things up at 7.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Go for the kickoff to the left side. So this is where it's different than college. You got to land it in this landing zone, or else they can, if it's into the end zone, they get the ball at the 35. So you're much better trying to land it in the landing zone. It's supposed to make the returning safer than like college, where it's like still the old school take it back. Or everybody runs, sorry, with where the kickoff is from. Oh, geez, Kamara gets outside. So far, I'm definitely struggling on defense a bit.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Across the middle. Man.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Saints first down.
Dang, I was kind of like in the middle and didn't make a play. Another first down for the Saints.
Schuster. A gain of 21 more yards. That's another Saints first down.
Screenplay. Make him cut it back upfield. Still going to probably get 6 on it, though. He's going to be in that great of a stop.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. At the 14-yard line.
Right up the middle, just wide open. Goes in the end zone. 3 drives in this game, 3 touchdowns.
Touchdown, Saints.
And Saints tack on the extra point as well.
The kick is good.
14-7.
Makes the score Saints 14, 49ers 7.
So getting the landing zone. Decent return. James out to the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Start with a toss play to the right with McCaffrey. Oh boy. I have to try to juke in the middle and just try to get back to line of scrimmage. So no gain there. At least we don't get stopped for a loss. It looked like that might be the case for a second. And then here on second and 10, go for a counter to the left after Jake Tongic just goes into motion. Nice, good hole here. And I don't think going to quite get the first. Unfortunately, we're going to have a penalty, though. It's probably holding. Not ideal, so that's going to kick us back to be second and 20 instead of being third one. George Kittle, my guy. That's unfortunate. Second and 20 here, go for a screen play to McCaffrey. Hopefully break one. Get out pretty quickly. Cut back up field. Ooh, takes a huge hit, but we do get half the yards back, so it'll be 3rd and 10. Oh boy. Oh, lucky that wasn't picked. That was thrown right to him. I gotta get used to like them breaking in this game too versus college football. Go for the deep kick. Use check making the tackle. And just gonna have one more play here in the first quarter. Saints so far looking really good on offense, which is not good to see because they're a pretty terrible team. Screenplay. Oh boy, I got moving the other way. Oh, Shuck takes a big hit. Incomplete pass. On to the second quarter. Using D winners here. Nice sack. It's there. Bosa. Bosa with the big play. 3rd and 19. All right, come on, guys. Oh boy, I didn't get where I wanted with the linebacker. Sick. Oh jeez, I just took a terrible angle too. Oh my god, we go 3rd and 19.
It's a gain of 42 yards. That's good for a Saints first down.
And make the tackle there, Fred Warner. 3 tackles for him early. 2nd and 7. Just got to try to hold these guys to 3. I don't want to go down 2 touchdowns. We do get the ball at half. At least we've got that going for us, but not the start I was hoping for. Ooh, nice big hit there. The other thing I might have to see, too, is, like, do I have to press in this game? Because they're getting a lot of, like, it doesn't feel like my guys are covering underneath very well. Why is Jair Brown nowhere near his zone? Oh, gosh. Dang, I tried to get him changing. And they pick on the first. I keep just getting hit underneath. But that's what I'm worried about, like, if I press, what ends up happening. Because in college football, when I do that, I just get beat deep a lot. Stop there, 2nd and 4. And we get close, like, goal to go. I don't mind as much, but... Blitz on the D winners. Got receiver going in motion. Dang, I was hoping they were going to him because I was going to be there. Picks up the first.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Saints first down.
Got user and Fred Warner here.
14-yard line.
Quick RPO. Make a tackle on the outside. Nice. That's very good. Only picks up a yard.
Complete to Juju Smith-Schuster. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
Man, another burn on the outside. Generally don't know what to do because the CPU is getting burned up everywhere. I mean, to be fair, my corners and safeties aren't that great, but
3rd and 2.
same time. Get there. Oh, dang, it's the running back in the flats, and Kamara's in. I think he has all 3 touchdowns, too. I think first 2 were on the ground, and that one through the air. I mean, last game I gave him a decent amount of yards, but we were a bit more stout in the red zone. Still can't believe we lost the deep ball that we gave that up to Cup Deep. That was crazy. All right, deep kick here. Bringing this out with James. And you get to about the 25. Wide open Purcell. There's no safety over the top. Oh, there is a safety. Never mind. I didn't see him at first. Oh, Purcell makes the move, though. Let's go. Huge play through the air. Takes the drag route. The black jersey mixed in with the black logo at the midfield. I thought it was just completely wide open.
38 yards on the play. And the 49er first down.
A little bit of a risky ball across the middle, John Jennings, but we do get the play. 5-yard pickup. And then go to the ground here. 2nd and 5. Nice. Okay, I get the first down. I was a little worried at first, but did find the running room. And 1st and 10, go run to the right side. Cut back. Nice. Lots of room to run. McCaffrey showing off that skill. 7 carries, 54. Looking good on the ground.
13 yards on the play. That's another 49er first down.
Jennings sits down there. Pretty good game. Get about 7. I feel like I haven't thrown to Ayuk very much in this first game and a half. Time just going into motion and run to the side that he's coming from. Unfortunately, those guys do not move with him. And nowhere to go. Gets stuffed for a 1-yard loss. 3rd and 4.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Nice Purcell across the middle. Ricky Pearsall for the touchdown. Lots of touchdowns this first half here, 21-14. Neither defense doing too good, although New Orleans did get the 1 stop. So we'll tack on the extra point there.
The kick is good. Makes the score Saints
7 plays, 74 yards.
49ers 14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
And go for a kickoff to the left side. Oh, it's probably too deep. Shoot. Oh, no, it's just fine. We're good. Just fine. And make a good play.
Ugo Amadi on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Saints got 2:23 here, starting in the pistol. Dude, I have... It's incredible how bad the zone coverage is right now.
It's a gain of 25.
I guess try pressing and see what happens here, but...
And the Saints first down.
To the left. Crap, I got caught looking away. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Miller. A gain of 12 yards. That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Dude, it's just wide open every time. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I can't use your 7 players that are dropping back.
To DeMarcus Robinson. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
And yeah, it's like I'm pressing there, and it's like that's responsibility in the flats. He's not there.
A gain of 3 yards. That's a
Saints got 1:41 left.
first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Oh, dang it, I got caught there. Oh, my goodness. What team? 49ers. Yes, I'm down 21-14 and potentially about to go down 28-14.
3 yards.
Probably could have used a timeout there, but we didn't.
Saints first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
User pick. Oh, I dropped it. Dude, that would have been such a big turnover to get. With how we're playing right now on defense.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Bringing the blitz again here.
Leads
Cover
to
0.
2nd and goal.
Hand off. Fred Warner all over it. Nice. Make a play. We took a timeout, so left 3rd and goal from the 2.
The ball carrier. Brought down
We can hold them to 3.
a 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Get there, blitz. Oh, wide open. Dude, what the heck? This is my 2nd game of the first season, so I'm like just starting this. So in the Michigan State Dynasty that we're in, though, we're in year 9, about to have the playoffs. So I'll be doing that at noon Eastern time tomorrow. I was originally going to take today off from streaming, so I didn't want to, and I told people that we'd be playing that at noon, so I wanted to play a different game.
14.
I do want to try out a Madden franchise, so... And Garendo gets about the 27 here. So we have 44 seconds, 2 timeouts.
The Niners
Trying to make something happen.
at their own 26-yard line.
McCaffrey across the middle. Not a big gain. This is kind of the problem with the football games. Like, I've never been like a big play down the field kind of guy. So when I have to go quickly, it can be a bit difficult for me. Get the block there. And let's take the timeouts as soon as we can.
It's a gain of 8. And the 49er first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, 49ers.
Trying to get out of bounds. The Kittle. Nice. Get there on the drag. 6-yard gain. I mean, it's only 6 yards at a time is the issue. But if I can get into field goal range here, at least. It's not too much. We're going to have to kind of pick a play quickly. I say that, and I pause there for a little bit. Crap, nothing's open. Ah, I'm going to take a sack. Shoot, that's good to have. I'll get off one more play here. Oh, geez, guys ran into each other anyways. Okay. So, first half against the Saints, not what we had hoped for. We give up 28 points. Honestly, the offense moved the ball fine. Just defense can't stop them at all. So, hopefully we can at least start the half off here with a decent return. Kick to Garendo. And gets probably about the 28. So that's where we'll start the drive. Pretty important that we drive down the field here. Try to attack on a touchdown. Hit Jake Tonges underneath. Maybe get 4. So have 2nd and 6. Go to the ground game here with McCaffrey out of the shotgun. Oh, jeez. I tried to juke and got completely lit up. Big 3rd down. Again, with how we're not stopping them at all, I would really not like to have to punt this. Nice. Good protection there. Gives me time to find Pearsall across the middle. In the Saints' territory. 3 catches for 68 yards for Ricky Pearsall. Back to the ground game with McCaffrey. Go for a handoff here up the middle. Nice. Good run. Gets the first. McCaffrey 10 carries, 65 yards.
11 more yards. That's another 49er first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, San Francisco.
Hit Juwan Jennings across the middle. So far, my feedback on the game from the little bit I've played here, I think I'll be okay offensively. Defensively, I'm going to struggle. This is my initial thought, but we'll see. I say that, and then now nobody's open. Oh, that was a little risky ball throwing late, but I thought I had it still. Nice. Juwan Jennings across the middle. Gets to the outside. Does he score? Oh, he's not going to get in the end zone. He's going to be down at the 1. Dang, that was close. So it doesn't quite get into the end zone, but sets us up. 1st and goal from the 1. Try to punch this in with Brian Robinson. It's Brian Robinson into the end zone. So we're going to make it back to a 1-touchdown game. The bad news is I have not stopped them once. They've had 4 possessions and 4 touchdowns. Even against the Seahawks, I had some stops. But 28-21, pretty high scoring here. With the kickoff to the left side. And be all over it. Probably about the 28.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Oh, I was a little bit shallow there. Oh, man. The AI does seem better at attacking when you leave your zone. Man, I can't read the play action. Like, that time I thought it was a play action. Kendrick Miller making a play there.
That's another Saints first down.
Looks like Bosa's going to hold him up. Only a 2-yard gain.
He's brought down at the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Get to the outside. Nice. Good run defense. All right. Fourth to 3rd and long. Doesn't feel like we forced many of those so far. Hopefully this is that stop that we need. We can hold to a field goal attempts. Pick it. Yes, let's go, Jair Brown. Finally, we get a stop. And even better, it's not a holding the field goal attempt. It's with an interception. About time defense. So go ahead off to the right. Hey, what's up, John? How we doing? Just grinding some Madden today. I'm going to do a little bit of a short stream play. A few games here in a franchise. Your boy Dez here as well. What's up, Dez? How you doing? So I'm still going to be playing my college football dynasty tomorrow at noon Eastern time, but I was just adding this stream in. I do plan on mixing between Madden and college football streaming, so I just want to at least try both out. We get the first down with IU across the middle. John said doing good. Good to hear. Good to hear. Jet sweep week. Your boy Jet. Who's your guy on the Saints? Oh, jeez. End around to Juwan Jennings goes absolutely nowhere. They're all over Chase Young. Sorry, 2nd and 12. And we're going to try to go the ground game here. Get the block on the edge. Nice. Go, McCaffrey. Big gain to the outside. You're a Saints fan. Nice. Yeah, I get that. It's funny. I played when I've been playing college football. So people like I had one or two people that are Michigan fans that would come in the chat when I was Michigan State versus them. Like, I get it. Root for your team on the screen. It feels wrong to root against your team, even if it's like you're watching a stream. So, oh boy, no blocking for Brian Robinson there. So we're actually gonna lose a yard. Actually gonna lose a yard. Got Kittle wide open. Nice. Oh, a little juke move from George. Up the field. See if he does his classic celebration. Oh, no, he's got to do the drop it. That's all right. Good pickup, though. I'm pretty sure they're going to waste away like in real life. You've seen too many of those games this year, huh? Nice. Great blocking. McCaffrey straight up the gut. Oh, breaks the tackle. Not quite getting the end zone, but a very big run there. You can see a Saints player injured on the play. Brian Robinson checking into the game here. He's touchdown vulturing McCaffrey at the moment. He got the last one. See if he can get another one. He does. Another touchdown for Brian Robinson on the ground. So that's going to tie the game up. Saints were up 28-14 at the half. And so far we've had the ball twice, scored 2 touchdowns, and they threw a pick on their drive. So we're right back in the game after being down early. Trying to complete this comeback. You forgot about Madden, John? Yeah, because you've been on the FIU grind. FIU Dynasty. I'm going to try both out. So the MSU Dynasty we're going to play at least till we win a Natty. Oh, he's got to get outside. Or it takes up to 30 years. I don't know. I'm hoping to win the Natty this year in year 9 for the first time. Shoot, I didn't get to the linebacker in time. Good run defense, though. Good run D.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
So we got Stout here in the slot corner. Ah, dang it. I'm also not tackling as good as I have in college at the moment. 3rd and 1. Okay, so if this is going to be like college, he's just going to quarterback sneak this every time. I saw I do it once, so I'm wondering. Yeah, it looks like that's the case. We get the stop, too. Let's go, Fred Warner. Oh, they're going for it. Wow, this is a big one on their own 41. Blitzing with Warner. The press here. Get there, Fred Warner all over it. The Saints turn it over on their side of the field. That is huge. Things you just love to see. Underneath the Tonjes. Breaks the tackle, gets forward. 2nd and 1. Nice work, says John. Thank you. That was pretty sweet. That was pretty sweet stop. It wasn't looking good early in this game, I'll say that. Kittle going to be sent into motion. He'll be our lead blocker here. Kittle, my favorite 49er by far. I love Kittle. I think he's just like, oh no, fumble McCaffrey, get it. Oh my gosh, I think the Saints just got it. Wow, we had all the momentum. Our star fumbles, that's crazy. Oh, I love Kittle though. He's such a good player. Both, a lot of tight ends are receiving tight ends these days, but he's an incredible blocker too. Stud McCaffrey with the fumble, that sucks. Across the middle there. Man, that's I thought we had turned this game around into our favor. We're tied, driving into field goal range. McCaffrey's having a huge game.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Oh boy. Kendre Miller got a 15-yard gain. And we'll skip this here. These guys, they just drop too far back every time. I'm going to have to get used to this game. So this is only my 2nd game I've actually played in this year's Madden game. I've played a lot of the college football game you guys seen. I'm still kind of getting used to Madden. I haven't been timing the run nearly as well either. And then the other thing, big thing I've noticed is like when I leave my zone on like play actions, is the CPU punishes me a lot more, which is probably a good thing because again, I like the realism of it, but oh, geez, the run game's killing me. Kendre Miller at the middle. Still can't believe McCaffrey fumbled. Blitzing both linebackers here. Open across the middle. Into the end zone. Another touchdown this game. That's the first one for this half, though, for the Saints. So they take the lead back. 5:20 left in the game. Do you play with sliders? No, I just have it on the all Madden setting, but I have a few rules I'm using when I do the franchise is that I can only choose the coach suggestion play calling, so I have to choose from the 3 plays they give me, so I can't just run the same plays over and over. And then I'm planning on doing no free agency, so I can only build my team through my current roster draft. We'll see how that goes. I haven't played the offseason in this game yet, but starting with a good team like the Niners especially, I think is probably a good way to test it and see if that's manageable. So the appeal to me to playing Madden over college is like with college, obviously you get to non-real players quicker. And then also with college football, just in general, I'm kind of sick of the transfer portal, to be honest, as a fan. So 5 stream streak for John. Thank you, John. But yeah, that's just like, I want to try both out. Over the years, I would say my favorite football to watch is the 49ers games. Like, that's the team I'm the biggest fan of. But then other than that, like I've usually watched like a random big college game over an NFL game. But now it might be changing because I'm just like so sick of the portal. It just like, to me, that's what made college great was that like you got to watch guys develop over time and stuff. And it's like, this takes away from it.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Your boy does. So yeah, like I said, I'm very inexperienced in Madden. I've played very little in the last decade of it. Even though I played a decent amount of college football the last 2 years. It's a big 3rd down. Oh, jeez. Oh, McCaffrey up the middle. He's wide. And he's probably gone. That linebacker's catching me, which is not good. But we get into the end zone. First, I was getting caught behind the line of scrimmage. And then instead, we just go to the house. C-Mac on the attack. Now he's got to tack on the extra point, and we are going to be tied 35-35. At first, I thought this wasn't going to be long enough quarters, but I got to check the number of plays. So tomorrow, Dave's not catching it. It looked like he was, though. Like, he shouldn't in real life, but he was making up ground, it looked like. I was like, what's going on? Like, I thought for sure, when I see a linebacker there, I'm like, oh, C-Mac's gone, but then he's catching up. John said, talk about Madden. I'm assuming it feels like the same game in the last 5 years. Yeah, I would. That's what I've always thought about a lot of the sports games. It's like, to me, it's worth getting the new game, though, because I like the updated rosters and teams. Like, that's the biggest thing for me. And that may, I'm a huge franchise guy. Whereas if for people that play, oh, jeez, like franchise and dynasty. So for people that maybe play online games, like, it doesn't feel that different, but. All right. 4 minutes left here. Tied ball game. And Kendra Miller up the middle. Falls forward for 6.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Mustafa coming up in his zone here. Jeez, dude. Toasted deep. I legitimately don't know what to do on defense in this game. We're going to blitz here. So the Saints are into field goal range. They're not chewing the clock right now, which is fortunate because they should be. Things is play action. Get there. Oh, we blitz too, and that's just going to be wide open, man. Oh, might have been one of those spots. Maybe it was better to let him score. No, we probably try to hold him for a field goal here. So I decided to call a timeout there. We got 3:26 left. All over the run. Nice. Call a second timeout. I mean, this much time, maybe I'm not supposed to use them and just save them. But. Oh, shoot. Crossing the middle. Oh, got the end zone. Yes. That was like worst case scenario. They make me use my timeouts and they still get a touchdown anyways. Still got 3:20 left, but. Oh my gosh, dude. Defense in this game, I just like cannot stop them. I mean, the Seahawks put up 24. It wasn't like that crazy, but for whatever reason, the Saints, they've had 6 touchdowns on 7 drives, and the other one they drove down the field. We just got an interception. Okay. 3:16, plenty of time to work with. The bad news with only one timeout is this probably needs to be our drive. Across the middle over to Pearsall. He's going to fall forward for the first. We'll take it. And then go for a counter to the left side here with McCaffrey. After we send Tonjes into motion. McCaffrey's had a huge game. Another first down run. 17 carries, 192. Oh my goodness. What a ball game. You'd think with that stat line we're looking good to win, but now we're getting the end zone. This is kind of interesting. So I think now, even though we're down, we maybe go chew clock here. Not try to get the Saints the ball back in regulation. And we're not going to be able to stop them anyways, clockwise. And there's no accelerated clock, so I probably run, at least have one more chew clock down. Maybe go for 2. So I only do what the coach suggestion is, so I don't know how often Madden has you go for 2, but I would like to, if it lets me. I would like to. McCaffrey up the middle. I would say, too, it's like the later in the clock that I score, the more likely I would. So if I score with like 2 minutes, I don't like it. 207 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground. Monster performance. So we're going to keep the chew clock on again. Run to the left side. Cut back. And then if we go chew clock, it gets down to like 30, which is probably a little bit low. Hey, what's up, OPS? Playing a little Madden today. Mix it up a touch. C-Mac for MVP, yeah. He didn't do much the first game. He did get hurt, to be fair, but this next game. I'm not going to run the clock all the way down. Let's probably snap this. I've got one timeout, maybe like 45 seconds. So it's going to be pretty close running all the way down, too, but I want to at least, you know, kind of think it through here. Oh, my guy threw a pick. I need to wait. I'm going to lose. It was open. I just had to wait. Oh, my gosh. We're going to be 0-2 to start this. Losing to the Saints, that's pretty brutal. I mean, at least, like I was mentioning, the 49ers are good, but because it's my first time playing this Madden game, there's a chance I'm going to struggle the first season. But I can just find a way to make the playoffs. I think that's the biggest thing. Like, just get better and then make the playoffs by the end of the season. Oh, my gosh. 0-2. Kellen Moore takes me down. I have coach firing off, by the way, so I won't have to worry about that. How different from college football? There's still quite a bit of similarities as far as, like, you know, usering and moving around and stuff. I think the biggest difference I've noticed so far, offense I feel okay on through 2 games. Defense, what I've done in college football does not really work very well right now. So I've got to try to figure this out, because I usually do a lot of, like, cover 3 zone. The problem I'm running to in this game is they're just beating me. Like, they're just throwing underneath balls constantly. And then when in college football, I usually blitz if it's like a handoff or a play action, and I don't get punished as much. But then, like, when I do in this game, they seem to punish me a little bit more, which is probably more realistic. But yeah, just like stopping anybody's really difficult. Take a look at player stats here. I'm just trying to count number of plays. So that's 58, 34, 43, 45. So it's actually still a little low on the play count. So it's 45. And then 50, 60. Yeah. I might need to up the 7-minute quarters for to get the realistic stats, but that felt like that's a lot of scoring, obviously. I'm trying to look at, like, number of plays, though. So if we look at our stats here, McCaffrey had a sick game. That fumble he had actually hurt a lot, though. Purdy did decent. And you can see spread the ball out across a couple receivers here. Oh, man. 0-2. And then next up, it looks like we got the Cardinals. Division matchup. So we got Cardinals at Niners. Both teams 0-2. Okay, this is where I can negotiate. So I will definitely be negotiating for more of these players than maybe most people would want to see free agency, just because I'm going to try to do no free agency. So I'm, you know, if that's the case, we're building through the draft plus the guys that we have. So we're going to want to, like, basically have everybody. So I guess the first thing is I just want to look through the players we have available. That should be, like, the best players on the far left. So yeah, it prioritizes by how they think you should keep them. And then I would have to imagine this is actually enough money to start negotiation, manually adjust. So I'll probably just start with, like, a medium risk offer. And then after that, go to player friendly if they don't take it. So we'll go for neutral first. And this is where, too, like, if I was really trying to be the best and I say, like, I would probably not offer Jennings 3 years at age 28. I need a bigger offer to overcome. Okay, so throughout the season. So hopefully next week, we'll have to see. Offers perfect. Okay, so we got Brian Robinson back. Just trying to make sure I get the players that I think are most important to keep. So I definitely want Colt McKivitz. Again, he's older, but I value offensive linemen pretty highly. Decided to sign a good offer. Okay, we got him back. The other thing that's kind of nice with Madden is I won't have to do as much of this, like, maintenance stuff throughout the season because it's like I don't have to do weekly. I'll do weekly scouting eventually once that gets in, but I don't think that's gonna be as much as like the recruiting stuff is. And then there's more games in a season, so I'm actually playing a bit more. What does Kendrick Bourne want? Offer. Site assigned such a great offer. Perfect. We got Bourne back. Got backup end back. We got pretty good ends on this team. So I think I'm pretty much just going to try to bring everybody back is probably the guess. So we have 31 million still. So we do need to keep an eye on having the money to... I want Tonjas for sure. Because Kittle's getting older. So we still have 26 million. I got to keep an eye on this. Because I want to say Jennings ends up being pretty big. I maybe need to do just like one more for now. Because if it's going to be bonus plus the year, that's like 20. He ends up being quite a bit, actually. Ben Barch, his isn't too expensive. Givens, I just want to make sure there's not like a young guy that I'm maybe missing out that I think is going to be a big part of what we're doing. A lot of these guys are like middle-aged or older. Taking a little break from 2K. Is it getting too frustrating for you? Or what's going on with it? Oh, use check I definitely need to get. I forgot about him. Okay, so we got use check back. Kicker and punter, I mean, I would like to bring back, but those are kind of like last resort or last concern things. Givens, I don't even necessarily have to bring back, by the way, because he's not like crazy priority. Ben Barch, I would like. Same with Pinnock and Sky Moore, but I probably first want to just wait a week and see if I can get Juwan Jennings. Choose regional scouting focus. Okay, so at this stage, you can assign a position focus to each of your 3 scouts. Manage scouts. I'm assuming that's what I want to do here. I'm not seeing where to do this. Oh, set scouting focus. Oh, we can't do the national until week 8. That's what it is. Okay. So then you can see here. So I kind of picked these scouts. You can see they're based on their strength and what they're looking for. So like this one, offensive tackle and edge rusher. And we're going to set his focus on offensive tackle. So he's going to focus on that. So I'm trying to find like what they're good at here. And then this guy set his focus on corners. So I did this before I went live. So I'm just trying to match up the strengths that they have versus like the needs that I have. And then this will, see, defensive tackle is like by far my biggest thing I want to work with. Did I not do that? Okay, I'm hitting A, but apparently it's not saving it. Oh, I see it down there. It's already picked. Okay. So that should be good. And then I don't think I actually can quite start scouting the players yet. Let's see if I like click on somebody. Because I think eventually you can just like click the player and scout them. Like you can choose where you want your points. I just don't think that it's quite that time yet. Eric's got Dustin 9456. That's a tough one. I'm sure if I played, I'd be even worse. So... All right, play our season game here. Against the Cardinals. We're at danger of going 0-3. Levi Stadium, our first home game of the season. I've been to one game in San Francisco. It was like December right before COVID. It was so awesome. I loved it. It was a Saturday night game against the Rams when both teams were pretty good and the 49ers won. I've been to several 49er games otherwise, but they've been like road games like in Detroit mostly. I think one in Indianapolis, one in Jacksonville because I was on vacation there. but only been at the San Francisco home game once. It's a little hard when you live on the other side of the country. So yeah, 0-2 versus 0-2. It looks like Arizona gets the ball first. See if I can start playing better defense. I mean, to be fair, like our defense wasn't that bad against Seattle. We gave up a lot of points, or we gave a lot of yards, sorry, but not a ton of points. Nice, good tackle. And they've got Brissett starting. I wonder if I feel like I've heard. I haven't watched. I don't watch a ton of NFL outside of the Niners. I watch a few games, but sounds like he's done pretty good in place of Kyler. I'd be kind of surprised in Madden if his rating was higher. Because I don't have the preset injuries off, because that's why I can have Ayuk in the lineup. I still have injuries on, it's just like not the pre-existing injuries. So we get a sack there, the first play, that's nice. Let's talk about defense struggling. It's a good way to hopefully turn it around. Out route again, dude. Again, these underneath routes killing me. Eric said back to PC. Fair enough. Off of the Xbox. Bringing a blitz here. Get there. Oh, Fred almost got there in time. Get up the first down. All over the run here against James Conner. Nice. Another injury that happened in real life. I think they were playing against the Niners, actually, when he dislocated his ankle. He's on my fantasy team. Using Fred Warner here on 2nd and 10. Pickett. Oh, gets a hand up. Eric said, oh, to here, go for realism. Yeah. If anything, it's being too difficult right now. Realism would be doing better than this. The blitz with Warner, not quite getting there. Oh, geez, how's my user in this game? Not good, apparently, because I just got mossed by a tight end. Trey McBride's super good, to be fair, but not ideal. It's like a screenplay over here. Quarterback gets hit, though, so it's an inaccurate ball. Oh, shoot, I did not mean to pick this. Doubling two guys. Leaving another guy man. And tackle him short of the first down, at least. So we'll have 3rd and 4. All over the run. Let's go. User Fred Warner to hold him to a field goal attempt. That's much better than the Saints game. I only stopped them on the one drive. It's because I had a pick. And I had a touchdown every other drive, so at least that was better than what we showed before. Cardinals tack on the field goal there, 3-0. And he goes for the kick here. James will be returning. Oh, go. Nice, good return, almost to the 40. Almost to the 40. McCaffrey had a massive game last game. He went over 200 yards on the ground. Let's see if we can do that again. It'd be a pretty big ask, but oh, well, if we get blocking like that, maybe. Nice, good run there. Definitely going to hurt me in this franchise when I lose him. So I'm going to have to be scouting and try to hit a good, big running back at some point. Brian Robinson's a very good running back. He's a younger guy, so like he'll be decent, but obviously he's not going to be like McCaffrey. And then I'd imagine McCaffrey in this game starts falling off rather quickly, being older for a running back. But for right now, we're going to enjoy using him while we got him. 7-yard gain there. 2nd and 3. Go for a handoff out of shotgun now. Nice little cutback. Oh, goes break the tackle. Nice. Down with a 21. Signal that first down. Worked good last time, so we'll go for the same play here again. This time Brian Robinson checking into the game. Nice blocking there again, too. Get the first. The biggest thing I probably want to try to draft, if there's good players available, there's offensive line. I don't want to, like, force positions. Like, I definitely want to pick good players on the board. But ideally, I'm going to be pretty high on putting a high value on offensive line. Not too much for McCaffrey on that game, or on that run, sorry. And then we'll go to the air. I think this might be the first pass. We've just been running the ball. So Ayuk goes into motion. I haven't thrown to him too much here. We got Kittle across the middle, get in the end zone. George, my favorite Niner, into the end zone. OPS, I did not win a natty yet, no. So we're in year 9, but I'm in the playoff undefeated as the number 2 seed. So we're playing the quarterfinals. I'm going to play tomorrow starting at noon. I was originally going to take today off, and I had told people yesterday that I was going to play at noon on Sunday. So I didn't want to, like, play with, you know, people were planning on something different. So there, the Hawkeye, George Kittle. I love Kittle. Everything about him, dude. He's an incredible football player, great receiving, blocking tight end, and he just is absolutely hilarious to me. I'm going to be so sad the day he's no longer a Niner, because it's getting there. He's getting older. I love Kittle. All over it. 7-3, good start. Got that first drive. Hold them to a field goal. Oh, screenplay. I did not see that right away. Ooh, good play from the secondary, though. Nice. Oh, James Conner wide open. I'm to stop and make a tackle at least. Down to about the 40. It was just wide. Oh, man, I over-pursued. Do I have a favorite poker vlog I made? Probably from the one where I won my biggest tournament score. I had 29K win. Not that I necessarily thought like the vlog itself was like anything crazy, except for the fact of like the hands. Jeez, probably give it a touchdown here. Well, I get stopped short. But I would say that one, just having won my biggest tournament score ever. And that was just like, it was just off me winning another one, 15K. Like, that was my favorite streaming stretch ever, where I played that Coop series, like, fall 2023. And I just went on some insane heater and won, like, 40K at a tournament series over 3 weeks. That was pretty wild. So, yeah, it's been about like, a little over 2 years because it was fall of 23. Nice, good stop on the run there. OPSA needs to grind some today, but can't myself started. Sometimes you just got to get going on the session, and then you feel okay. But then, too, if you get, like, 15 minutes into it, you obviously don't want to get in the habit of, like, quitting your set or not playing just every time you're tired. Like, sometimes you got to grind through it, but if you're usually pretty good about it, if you're really not feeling it on a day, taking the days off, not the worst. Dude, this is all my fault if they get a touchdown. God. How did I whiff on the quarterback sack? Eric said I've been in need of some cash game content that isn't stale. Yeah, I haven't posted a YouTube video for cash games in like, geez, 9-10 months. All my stuff's from before. There's still some people, depending if you're, there's still like a lot of online cash game content out there. Like Nick Eastwood posts a lot, Weasel posts a lot on YouTube. Trying to think. There's some other people in there too. I just know those are two guys that I've known for a while that stream and do a lot of YouTube stuff. CG posts stuff on YouTube, I believe, some too. Komodo Dragon Jesus. So yeah, there's some cash content out there, but it's a lot of like the streamers that have been around for a bit that I'm aware of. Haven't seen my videos. So yeah, my YouTube, on my poker YouTube channel, so I have a gaming channel now, but I have a YouTube, a poker one. I have tons of videos up, that's hundreds of videos. But like I said, they're not from like the last year of me playing or so. So I'll go to the left here. Get to the outside. Try to cut this inside. Get a 3-yard gain.
brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cardinals' 41-yard line.
Brian Robinson up the middle. Yes, let's go. Hope I said CG is still, or is good, but still only streams normal. I mean, that's the hard thing with streaming, because like you are kind of, it's best to pick one time and kind of stick with it. So unfortunately, that time's good for some people and bad for others. I do think sometimes he goes live on weekends, although it maybe is more tournaments when he does. But if you don't have notifications on already, it might be worth it, because I think sometimes he does go live on Saturdays and Sundays. Juwan Jennings. Touchdown. Let's go. I definitely feel pretty comfortable so far on offense. To be fair, I'm using a good team with the 49ers, so maybe this wouldn't be the same if I was using, like, I don't know, the Raiders, but I do feel good on offense. Defense needs some work. So yeah, and the thing, it depends on what you're looking for. The cash game content, like obviously the newer the videos are, the better poker I'm probably playing. To be fair, I don't like go back and watch my videos, but I've like, there was like one time, maybe like 4 or 5 months ago, I went back and watched some. I was like, oh my god, I was the worst poker player ever. But part of it's just like I got better, but then obviously like, you know, Wizard wasn't really a thing then. Like, there's just a lot more public information that helps people get better too. So if you're looking for like better quality of poker play, I would probably say the newest stuff is going to be better, just because I'm a better player now than I was then. But if you just like good cash game content, yeah, there's like I have tons of cash game videos on YouTube. Nice sack there. And that should be the end of the first quarter. Hey, Spiel, how we doing? Unfortunately, I lost my first 2 games. The Seattle game, they got a touchdown right at the end when I was up. I got beat on a deep ball, which is terrible considering we were up by 4. They had no timeouts, not much time left. And then the Saints game, our defense just couldn't get off the field. We ended up losing, I think, is it 42-35 or 49-42? It was really high scoring. Whatever it was. Dude, these flat routes, just the zones do not cover this in this game. 3rd and 3. Lag. Hopefully this is a holding call. And yeah, OPS, I would say that's 100% fair based on how I play. So I'd carry through the videos. I definitely got more aggressive like the last year or two. I still wouldn't say I was like the most aggressive player in the pool, but I definitely got a lot better at finding more bluffs. Jeez, dude, just beat right across the middle. Whereas before, I like probably wasn't pulling the trigger enough. I think before I used to find it at least a little bit more in like big pots, but like in small to medium pots, I was just not being nearly aggressive enough. Jesus, Blitz is just not getting there. Oh, he throws a duck and it gets completed. Oh, man. I didn't get to the linebacker in time. Shoot, it's going to be a huge run up the middle, too. It's the first. Spread the defense out wide here at defensive line. And that's my zone. Yeah, the CPU is just so much better at taking advantage of me being in the wrong spot. I think for news players that are winning, that tends to be the hardest part because you feel like an idiot when you dust off a behind. Yeah, I think it probably part of his personality too, right? Some people are naturally just overly aggressive and some are naturally tight, whereas I think I was naturally tight to begin with. And I still wouldn't say I was like anywhere near like the most aggressive player in the pool, but I definitely got better. Jeez, touchdown. Speaking of better, I hope I get better defense in this game. Significantly harder than in college football. So 7 plays, 77 yards. Do you coach? I don't do any poker coaching now. Especially right now, like I'm not even playing online. So I'm probably not super sharp at the moment. decent return from Grendo. I do plan on, I think it was OPS I was talking about this with, to potentially, like, in Wizard go through and, like, play sessions, basically, like, do a lot of, you know, it's not the same as playing, but at least getting reps, you know? Have you before? No, I've never done coaching. I'm always happy to answer questions on poker and stuff that people have. Like, sometimes people will DM me stuff on, like, Twitter, Instagram, and, like, happy to chat, but I don't do any, like, one-on-one coaching or group coaching. I was always just so focused on, like, improving my own game and then also working on, like, the content side of things. It just felt like one of those things that I don't want to do something and not do it well. So I think it's, like, I would have to, what I'd have to give up, I'd rather just focus on the other things. Hit McCaffrey in the flat here, nice. Down the field to the 35. And then try and get McCaffrey, or no, it's being Brian Robinson on the screen. Nice, pretty good blocking. Try to cut this back up field, get the first down. Run to the left side here. So our kid will go in motion and he'll lead the way. Right to the offensive lineman. I know some people that quit poker. It's always tough with that because I think to a degree, like you kind of, like study is a huge part, but you kind of have to be in there playing too to be like sharp, I think. I'm not saying that you have to, like people that coach, like you can still spend a lot of your time coaching, but you need to be playing, I would think, at least a little bit to be like as sharp as you probably want to be. Ayuk. Oh, nice. Oh, Brandon Ayuk. Down to the goal line. Continue to move the ball super well at offense, man, but this defense I gotta figure out. Alright. Not a massive fan of these plays, but let's see if Kittle turns open. Yeah, wide open. George Kittle for a touchdown. Into the end zone. Yeah, and I think that's fine, Eric. If like that makes sense if you're coaching a ton, like there's only so much time in the day, right? You're gonna play less. I just think the idea that like people could just like not play at all and coach. I mean, after you don't play for a few months, I mean, you've got to be rusty. And even if you're studying with Wizard and going in there, like we talked about, like at the end of the day, like I really do think you kind of need live reps. And just, you know, feel what you're feeling when there's actual money on the line being changed, you know, like changing hands and how that can impact your decision making and understand like in game how like your student would be feeling in those spots, you know, stuff like that. I actually haven't played a single hand of poker since December 5th. It's been over a month. Pretty sure in the last like 5.5 years, that's the first time I've gone that long. Even if I wasn't playing online for a little bit when I like had to move because there was that issue with my... Oh, fumble! Oh, I recovered it. With my internet when I had to move, I still played live, so... Yeah, I think OPS, you're right on that too. The best coaching is going to be very expensive a lot of the times. So something like a CFP where, you know, they take a lot of your, or a percentage of your profits. The tough thing with CFPs is I think the good ones are worth it if you're... Jeez, Marvin Harrison crossed the middle. He's going to house it. I think they're worth it if you're playing full-time or putting in full-time hours. But for a lot of people, they're not, and they just want to get better, and like that model just doesn't work that well. Like to really get the reward, you have to be playing a ton and be a pro, I think. And you have to be a good coach, right? Actually ends up being a terrible deal for the player if the coaches aren't like elite or putting in elite help. But there's definitely like I know people personally that are in CFPs, and it's been very, very beneficial for them. So it's like either you want to be an elite CFP or like it can be it's tough because I can imagine people have some very good and very bad experiences with it. Yes, coach for profit, Eric. Yeah, exactly. All right, Isaac Grendo, bringing it out here. CFP is different from someone staking, though. So CFP, it's like usually a split, but you're risking all the money. So like they take a percentage of your profit. But again, the idea is if say they take like 50% of your profit, just to throw like a higher number out there, but your big blind win rate goes up 3x, you're still making more money. You know, it's like that's like the idea. And then plus after that's done, then you have all your own and you're better at that point. So like, there's definitely plenty of examples where it's been super good. It's just finding those good, making sure you're in a good one's important. So we got a minute 30 left here.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
McCaffrey. And the run game continues to be a monster. 10 carries for 95.
13 yards on the play. That's another 49er first down.
McCaffrey in the flats. Get him out of bounds here. So with the clock situation, I actually wouldn't mind potentially burning some clock here at some point.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ayuk underneath. And then I don't want to do chew clock around all the way down. But I'm going to take a decent amount of time here.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and
Just another crazy high scoring game here. I'm not looking for like the score. I'm looking for like the number of plays to be even as far as like the quarter length that I pick. So that's what we're mostly watching. Probably snap this at about 40. We barely get it off. Crap. Oh, I should have kept going right there. 3rd and 8. Ooh, I don't love these plays.
a loss of 1. Brings up third and
All right, I got 30 seconds here. Oh, I thought Ayuk caught it. He drops it across the middle. Settle for the 46-yard field goal attempt. 11-mile-an-hour wind, too. Into our face. Should be a pretty good kick, though. All right, there we go. Through the uprights. Ties this thing at 24. I believe we get the ball at half, too. Thought I had Ayuk on that route there at first. All right, into the landing zone. 13 seconds left. Hopefully, I'm getting a scoring position. So hand off. Nice. Linebackers all over it. And they're probably going to let this clock run then. So 24-24. Same story as the last game. Lots and lots of points. So far, it's felt like offense easier in this game than college football, defense harder. But the offensive side could be just because I have a really good team that I'm using. Playing on the hardest level in both games with the same rules where I have to do coach suggestion, play calling, and also can't scramble the quarterback on pass plays. Deep kick to Garendo. And gets pretty good field position here. Maybe at 31, kick things off. Go with a run here. 1st and 10, run to the left side of McCaffrey. Having C-Mac obviously makes running the ball significantly easier. And also when you get good blocks like that. 11 carries, 107. Back to the ground game. Running off to the right side. Oh, dang it. I just got past that corner there. A lot of room. And go for a power to the left now. So Ton just goes into motion. Then he's the lead blocker for us. Oh, wow. Linebacker came in there. 3rd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Ayuk's wide open. Nice. Ran Ayuk across the middle. Again, oh, Trent Williams gets hurt. That's not good. Haven't used Ayuk too much yet. It's been a lot more up Pearsall, Jennings, and Kittle so far. It's mostly based on the alignment. It's not like I don't want to throw to Ayuk because he's actually my best receiver. But Arizona shutting the run game down there. We're going to go Bruce shoulder. We're going to be conservative. I do have to note that means I'm going to have a significantly worse left tackle, though. So we got C-Mac going in motion. Ah, we're all over Kittle. Makes the catch, though, for a few, so we're going to have 3rd and 4. Oh boy, they're over the route. I got to throw it away. It's probably be some intentional grounding. No, they're not going to do it. Okay. Whew. Because if I didn't get that off there. So we have to settle for a field goal attempt, unfortunately.
A 46-yard attempt.
And we'll tack it on there. Take the lead, but in a high-scoring game, we want touchdowns, not field goals.
Makes the score Niners 27, Cardinals 24. Pinheiro set to kick off.
Into the landing zone. And getting down right about 25 here. So 27-24, the battle of the winless teams. Division matchup. Nobody wants to fall to 0-3 in a football NFL season, so really important that we try to get this win. Blitzing with Fred Warner here. Look it off the block, Fred. Dang it. I'm not timing it nearly as well either on like my run defense. Mustafa dropping into the box here. Oh, dang it. That one I actually timed pretty decent. Get a stop, so I have 3rd and 2. If I could get off the field here, this would be massive. Bring the blitz. Oh, dang it. I'm going to get beat deep here. Not deep, but 297, 3 touchdowns, no picks. I'm just getting torched by these teams through the air. I don't really know what to do. And about a gain of 5 there. 2nd and 5. I mean, if they're breaking tackles like that from Fred Warner, we're going to be in trouble. Oh, my gosh. The thing I got to try to do this year is just get in the playoffs, right? Like, I expect to struggle in some spots here as I'm getting used to this game. So, like, if I can just get my team to the playoffs, anything can happen there. That's going to be the biggest thing. Good sack, yes, Nick Bosa. Brissett had some room to run there if he didn't make that tackle, so good play from Bosa. Trying to get to Jair Brown here. All right, here we go. Dude, again, every time. I just beat him underneath. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I was right there. Make the tackle. Weird gain. What are your rules to make the computer competitive? So what I do is I only do coach suggestion play calling, so I have to pick between the 3 plays they give me, both on offense and defense. I'm playing on all Madden as well, so like the... Jeez. Also playing terrible user defense makes it harder. And then I don't scramble on passing plays. And then for the College Football Dynasty, I don't do transfer portal, and then I'm not going to do free agency for the Madden stuff. Only draft and re-sign my own guys. Not 100% sure on the Madden one yet, because it depends how well I do, but... Man. Oh. I guess I just got to try pressing again with the zone. Just going to get beat deep, but... Otherwise, I just get beat underneath on literally everything. 31-27 Cardinals. Catch us in the landing zone. And don't get too far. They're going to get to the 24. Oh, boy, I got hit on that one. 2nd and 10. So the NFL is they have to land it in the landing zone or else they get the ball to 35. Oh, that was a risky throw to Purcell. Only gain a yard. 3rd and 9. This is pretty big, especially with how hard I've had a time of stopping them. Is punting to them when they're up just feels like a disaster.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Ayuk. Oh, nice catch through the contact. That was a big one. Brandon Ayuk with the catch.
13 yards on the play.
Run to the left side here. Jake Tonjes goes in motion, then he's the lead blocker. Ooh, we got some room. McCaffrey. Dude, this O-line is so good. Their ratings aren't high besides Trent Williams, but they're doing a really good job in these first 3 games.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Going for a run to the left side here. Not too much on the ground, but we do pick up 4.
Jalen Thompson on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Ah, I should have thrown Kittle. Jennings across the middle maybe gets 1. 3rd and 3. I'm hoping if we get stopped here, they have me go for this. But I don't know if it will. Oh, dang it. 4th and 2. Please let me go for it down 4. Yes. Okay, we're going for it. Hand off to the left with McCaffrey. It's a big play. Uh-oh. Oh, it gets stuffed. Oh, my gosh. Not good. Not good. God, dude. I'm even pressing there. Like, what am I supposed to do? I need to YouTube Madden defense, apparently. On to the 4th quarter. Does anyone know who ended up winning between the Rams and the Panthers? Hoping the Panthers won. I know it was a close game there for a bit. Man, dude, just breaking tackles left and right, too. Rams ended up winning. Dang it. Wanted that Panthers win. Fred Warner's not even making tackles right now. 34-31, Eric said. Dang, close one. That was a close one. Don't want to give up any points here, but I mean, if we can hold them to 3, at least it's a touchdown game still. Whereas if we give a touchdown, we're in really bad shape. Dang. Don't quite make the play in the backfield, but we do get him for no gain. Oh, make a hit. Oh, takes a huge shot. Third and 4. Big time per stop. Come on. User pick. Yes, I'm all over it. Finally, I make a play. What an interception the 4th quarter. So we get the ball back here. Down by 4. Finally, I make a play on defense. Run the rock here at McCaffrey. And gonna get about 5. Hey, what's up, Aaron? How we doing? You came in at a good time. Let me tell you, this is my 3rd game playing Madden this year. That is the first good defensive play I think I've made the entire time. What I try to do in college football is not working here. So, it's been a bit of a disaster on defense. If you guys, I'm sure you've already seen Aaron's stream if you guys like good poker streams. If somehow you haven't, really good tournament stream. And I got a lot of respect for Aaron's stream and then also just him as a player too and how he manages like which games he's playing and all that. Crushes year in and year out. And puts up really good results. So if you want to learn tournament poker and have a good time doing it, definitely check out his stream if you haven't. Oh boy, that was a risky ball. Ayuk catches it though. All right, run to the left here. Is that how much tax you gotta pay on Madden revenue? Well, the nice thing is in America, they don't let you have to pay tax on Madden, I guess. There's only some things that we make irrational tax laws on here. Only a few. Christian in the chat today. How we doing, Christian? Good to see you here. 2nd and 3. Not loving the toss play call on 2nd and 3, but these two are bad pass play options, so based on their alignment, I'm really not loving this. Oh boy, I get to the edge. Probably lose a yard or two. Oh, that's not ideal, getting the flu. Hopefully it doesn't stick with you too long. I hate being sick. I'm such a baby when I'm sick. I just complain nonstop. All right, big 3rd down. Nice. Juwan Jennings across the middle. Rams barely won. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. It's too bad. I would have loved to see them lose. Much rather see the Panthers still in the playoffs than the Rams. Go for a run up the middle here. Oh, this is not the time for a holding call, guys. Come on. Oh, my gosh. So does the NFL still reseed after each round? I can't remember if they still do that or they got away with it. If it's not reseeded, they play the 1 seed Seahawks. If it's reseeding, depends on what happens elsewhere. McCaffrey. Oh my God, the guy bats it down. Dude, it was so open with all the room in the world to run. That's 2 pretty unfortunate breaks. Plays with the holding call, then that. Leaves us in 2nd and long. Pearsall across the middle. Maybe gets half of it back. It is reseed. Okay, so yeah, it'll depend on what happens elsewhere then. Pearsall across the middle, wide open. Nice. Okay. So this is kind of crazy that I'm going to put... I have the timeout, so like maybe I shouldn't try to waste the clock. I don't trust myself to stop them, but I trust myself to score. So where to go with the chew clock here? And then try to make it where like this is our drive. Crap, Ayuk's got to go in motion. Please get this play off in time. Okay, we did. Kittle wide open. George. And that should probably take us down the 2-minute warning. The Miami game will be interesting. I think Indiana's... It's an interesting matchup because Miami's defense is very good. But Indiana, through those first 2 playoff games, plus their game against Ohio State, they didn't do too much on offense against Ohio State, but they still look really good. I'm still taking the Hoosiers. Does anyone know what the spread is? I feel like it's going to be Indiana favored big time with how much momentum they have by the public right now. I don't plan on betting on it, but if I had to bet on it, in my head, my assumption is going to be that the spread's bigger than it should be, so I would take Miami with the points. But obviously, it depends what the line is. I don't know what it is. Okay, so they're going to let us run the clock here. So we're banking on this being our scoring drive. Pearsall has got it. Oh my God, dude. This defensive line batting these balls down is driving me insane. Wow, so now we got 3rd and 8. So this is the risk of where I was running the clock down like this, but God, it's just wide open. Good blocking gives me the time to get to Kittle. Get in the end zone. He got caught up at first, but broke open late. I got beat against Seattle on a last second drive. I'm hoping that doesn't happen again, but we do take the lead here, 34-31, minute 12 left. Arizona still got all 3 of their timeouts, I think. Christian, I think Miami stands a chance, but I definitely would pick Indiana to win. But again, I bet it's... I've heard some people talk about, like, is this one of the best teams of all time? Which, I mean, they're good, obviously, but I think the dominance in the last 2 is kind of blowing it out of proportion. Like, they struggled with Penn State. The Ohio State game was close. The Oregon game the first time was close. Like, if you compare them to that LSU team with Burrow at quarterback, like, dude, that team just killed everybody. They were insane. That's the best team I've seen while I've watched college football that I remember. I don't know how to compare them to the USC teams with Reggie Bush, those teams were super dominant, but they ended up losing to Texas in the title game that one year. But my guess is that would have to be a team that's in discussion. Although I guess can you put them in there if they don't win the Natty? I don't know. Check down. Wrap him up, tackle him in bounds. Nice. Yeah, see, Christian, I don't buy that. I don't think Indiana's on that 2019 LSU level. I think that seems like a big reach. That seems like prisoner of the moment to me. I mean, maybe if they blow out Miami and they win all their games and blowouts in the playoffs, maybe can... Dude, how are we not tackling? Maybe then you have to have that conversation, but... Like, that's Fred Warner he's breaking his tackles from. I've seen Fred Warner miss more tackles in these 3 games than I've ever seen him miss in real life. All right, makes that tackle at least. 33 seconds. Clock moving. They've still got time here. They're pretty close to field goal range. Oh, I overran it. Oh, my God. Keep him in front now. Now we're just trying to hold him to the field goal. They're kicking it already. Oh, they don't have timeouts. Okay. So we might actually get an opportunity. It won't be a huge opportunity, but we should... This is a mistake from the AI. They should be trying to run some out routes or something. But... They kick it with 20 seconds. They can do what they want. A lot of people doubt the 49ers. I mean, to be fair, like I think it makes sense. While they kick in the end zone too, which is a mistake. So we get to the 35. I think it's fair to doubt us right now. After that Seattle loss, like that game was so big. I mean, the one difference between the 1 and the 6 seed is what that was. Alright, so if you use our first timeout, we got 10 seconds here. Unfortunately, I'm not like loving these play calls. Oh my gosh, he's wide open. Jennings! And then now I guess we just take this field goal here. I got the timeouts. I'm going to watch the clock. It's going to be a 47-yarder. The good thing is in this game, the hashes are narrow in the NFL than they are in college, so you don't have as many like angled kicks, which for those who've been watching me in the college football dynasty know I've struggled with. Aaron said, how dare you question the AI? It's like when people question the solver. How dare you question? I mean, I have to bluff catch a spot. GTO Wizard says I have to, but the guy never bluffs. Oh, it's into the wind here. That's not ideal. Should be good. For the win! Let's go. First win of the season. 37-34. Down but not out achievement. Like that. Nice first win. Thank you. Thank you. We're on the board. We're not going winless this year. Getting the dub. Enjoy the trial. Yeah, if they can't even beat me, Arizona's going to be picking #1 overall. I downloaded a draft class, but I downloaded the one that was the most downloaded class. But I think it's one that was created at the beginning of the season because like the top quarterback prospects were Arch Manning, Garrett Nussmeier, and Cade Klubnik. It's so crazy when you look back, and it's not just this year, but other years. Like you look at the mock draft from before college football season, and then you go to the actual draft, how much it changes. It's like people like they talk about these mocks all the time before the college season starts. It's just pointless. It changes so drastically every year almost. I mean, there's some like Caleb Williams where they stay at the top, or Trevor Lawrence. He was kind of one from the beginning, but I mean, like Mendoza wasn't even up there at all, I don't think. All right, take a look at player stats. Again, I'm trying to get a gauge on getting a realistic number of plays. So that's about 53. 25, 30, 34. So it's actually pretty low. So I probably need to do 7-minute quarters to get the realistic number of plays, which is, again, it's going to be really high scoring in that case, but because that was 87 the other game. Yeah, okay. So the next 3 games I'll play 8-minute quarters. That way it averages the first 6 games out to the number I'm looking for. I'll take a look at it. Christian said a lot of Eagles fans aren't nice. They have a reputation for being pretty crazy, don't they? They have a reputation for that. Congrats to Spiel. Thank you, thank you. I assume that it has autosave on, but I guess I should just be saving this. Oh, yeah, it says autosave. We'll just overwrite it here just to be safe. Makes me feel better. Got the Jags. 0-3 in this dynasty. Or I keep saying dynasty, college football franchise. So we'll negotiate with Jennings here. It's going to use a lot of my remaining cap. Team friendly, neutral, player friendly. Okay, so I want to go for player friendly. Because I think previous offer 3-5. Okay. So yeah, this is what we want to offer him. Jeez, I gave him a player friendly offer and he still said no. Man. I'm gonna have to wait on the other guys because I got to get the Jennings thing figured out. Dang, yeah, Christian, it sucks because, like, every fan base is going to have some bad fans. Like, sometimes people are just bad people. There's obviously good people who are Eagles fans. But they have a reputation for being pretty bad, and that's obviously inexcusable for them to be doing that. Hopefully, I would hope that most people would not do that. Again, I don't think I get to scout until later. The actual players. But that's something I'll look up later. Okay, so let's play another game. Is there anything I need to do before this? No, I think we're good. Oh, no, crap, the quarter length. That's what I was going to do. So this could be some really high point totals in the next games because I'm going to go to 8 to make it, for the next 3 to make the average out to 7. Play season game. Got the Jags here. We're at home. So we're 1-2 on the season. Back to Levi's Stadium. Tomorrow I'll be back with the college football dynasty that we've been doing. So I'm actually in the CFP quarterfinals, so we'll do that at noon. Tomorrow we'll probably either play all 3 games, and if I win, all them be done. If we play 3 and don't win the natty, or if we only play 1 or 2, get knocked out, I'll probably do the off-season and play 1 regular season game for the next season. But won't be going too late because the 49ers have their playoff game tomorrow at 4:30. So that's part of the reason I wanted to hop on a bit today, even if it's going to be shorter. Because I'll be short tomorrow. So bring on the Jags. It's a good point. They're anti-Santa. I mean, how can the fan base be good in that case? So kick into the landing zone. Kendrick Bourne making the play. Tag with the 23. Good special teams play there. It's an anti-Santa is wild, I know. Who's anti-Santa besides the Eagles? Oh, play action. It's the ETN in the flats. Make the big hit. Trevor Lawrence's hair looks like gray here. Like his long hair on the back of his head. It looks like he has like gray hair. Long gray hair. At the age of whatever he is, 25. That's what the game's doing to him. I gotta get there with the blitz. Dude, I can't play defense in this game. Just when I thought I was gonna get a 3 and out for what feels like the first time ever. No, no, no. Gets ETN up the middle. Got a 9-yard gain. Last week, wow, below 3 yards a carry on 22 carries. Let's see if we can help you boost that, Travis. Ooh, nice, good stop there. I think. Oh no, they got. Sure, I thought we might have got first. All right. linebacker. Crap, dude. Why is it? Where's Fred Warner? Oh, dang it, dude. I was panicking to get to the line, waiting for the sneak. It's the same thing as college where they're getting that goal line on 3rd and goal. They just, like, always sneak it. It seems like. What the heck? Make the tackle there. 6-yard gain. Screenplay. Oh, I'm going to get blocked, though. Eventually wrap up. Quarterback run play. Oh, tackle him. Yes. It was actually a good play call because I just spread the D-line out wide, and I had Fred Warner dropping into coverage there. Of course, he doesn't end up costing me, though. Completion there. 3rd and 6. See if we can get off the field. Yes, incomplete. There we go. Force the field goal attempt. And they'll tack on the field goal. First points of the game. Go to Jacksonville. Deep kick here. Perfect landing zone. And get to about 26 there. Here comes the offense. Brock Purdy. Purdy in the squad. So attack the ground game here to start with McCaffrey. Get the first. Yep, falls forward. First down. And go for another run play to the left side. Pretty good block in there. Get about 8. 23 carries, 153. So he went 200 yards week 2, 153 week 3. Didn't do much the first week. He was hurt most of the game. But we might be getting McCaffrey into MVP contention if he keeps putting up these numbers and stays healthy. Oof, we need less run plays like that one, though. 3rd and 2. Kittle. George. Nice play there. Down to the 41. McCaffrey bruised ribs. We're going to be conservative that one. Subbing Brian Robinson. Just as I said, he's got to stay healthy. So we got a play action here, and then Tonjes is going to be the tight end that goes across this time. Jake Tonjes wide open. Hit him on the drag. And get down about 24. Ice stats are we winning. We're down right now, but this is my first drive. Jacksonville received first, so I would say we're feeling pretty good at the moment. You see McCaffrey's already back in. Not too serious of a rib injury there. Oh boy. Not great blocking there. No gain. Back to the line of scrimmage. Ricky Pearsall across the middle. Gets about 6-yard gain, so a 3rd and 4. Kittle picks up the first, gets us in the goal-to-go situation. Counter over to the left. Jake Tonjes going in motion, and he'll be our lead blocker. Up the middle, down to about the 2. Gonna fake the jet here. Go for the run with McCaffrey. Oh, long developing play. I don't usually like those long developing plays on like short to go like that, but why is your NFL team on the West Coast? So my favorite color as a kid was red. So except for the 49ers. Oh my god, he was open. I just got hit. Didn't get the protection. Yeah, they're gonna go for this. Wow. My favorite color was red, so I had the Chicago Bulls and the 49ers. I grew up like right by Michigan State. My mom worked there all these years, so that's why I liked MSU despite their color. Oh gosh, I'm not gonna get in the end zone. Dude, what am I doing? Wow. All right, they're gonna be on the 1. Let's see if this is bring blitz here. If we can get a safety, that make me feel at least a little bit better. Oh, I might have it. No, he falls forward. How did we had 2 people on him in the end zone. Kittle's hurt there. We're gonna put Tonjes in. Fred Warner, safety. Let's go. We got it. 3-2. What a football score. So we get stopped on the 1-yard line. The good news, at least. We do get this. I guess I haven't seen this in a 49ers game yet this year, so it's just like the landing zone kickoff, but maybe looks like maybe back a bit further to start it. So almost get to the 35. So it's like the beginning of a basketball game, 3-2. Can't believe I threw that. That was stupid. I mean, there's 2 routes I could have thrown. I chose the one that was short of the first. Or short of the end zone. Run play with McCaffrey to the left to kick this drive off. Ooh, my linemen still find a way to C-Mac to get like 12. Dude, he's such a monster. Absolute monster. Good protection. Get McCaffrey. Him in open space versus the linebacker. That's the matchup you want. So he's down inside the 30. How'd you get 2 points? We got a safety. So I went for it on 4th and 2, and I got stopped on the 1. I completed the pass, but I threw it short and didn't get in. And then we got the safety. 2 plays after that. Quick one, Ricky Pearsall. It's about 7. Yeah, I know, the color thing's kind of funny. But I've been super loyal since then. So like in Formula 1, I like Ferrari too, and they're also red. So I just picked like the good red teams when I was young. So I was bandwagon red team at the time, and then now I'm like legit fan since then though. So McCaffrey pointing the first down. Is there a controversial ruling OPS? What's the score? Packers Bears right now. Brian Robinson Jr. checking into the game. And maybe like a 1-yard loss there. McCaffrey back into the game. Going for a counter to the left side. Little juke. Not quite going to get to the end zone. Tackle the 3. So yeah, you get 2 points if you tackle them on their side of the end zone. So like not the end zone I'm going towards, but if I was like backed up, it's safety's worth 2. Oh, I shouldn't have thrown this. Dang it. Thought he had a... I didn't see the safety coming down. That's frustrating. All right, attack on the field goal. The one thing I will say I like about Madden, the narrow hashes that don't make some of those absurd kicks that we've had in college football. Good kick there. Oh boy, I just ran away with that guy in accident. I thought I was getting somebody else. So it should have been the Packers ball, but they gave it to the Bears, you're saying? 14-3. Who's up? Green Bay or Chicago? 5-3 was this hockey, I know. Funny scoring, isn't it? See, I got a safety, and then both teams have a field goal. I was saying basketball earlier, like the beginning of a basketball game, but yeah. It's like a hockey score, 5-3. Crazy, crazy numbers. This would be like that, you know, that scoregami. Have you guys ever heard of that? Where it's like, this is the first time this football game's ever had this score. If this was the final, I feel like it might be a scoregami. 5-3. Packers currently are up. Oh, Lawrence has got room to run. Oh, I hit him pretty good, but... That is the end of the first quarter. A lot lower scoring than these first few games we've had. A lot lower scoring. Nice, all over the run. White making the play. Travis Hunter. I think his first catch of the game. I like Travis Hunter. I was sad to see him get hurt. I'll be curious to see if he can really try to balance both sides of the field. I feel like that's pretty hard to do in the NFL. I kind of think they should just let him play receiver, but... Dang it. That's my responsibility. I left. The whole kickoff thing? Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either. They say they're trying to do it for safety reasons. I don't know if there's any like evidence behind that, but as a fan, I way prefer the old school kickoff for sure. This one's just weird to me. Bottle up the run game. Oh, Pickett, let's go. Down to Lenore. Gets the interception. Looks like a misfire from Lawrence there. Lenore with the interception, that's crucial. Yeah, the college stuff I think is way more enjoyable to watch. They purely are saying they're doing it from like a safety perspective. So it's tough with football, right? Like I get that you want the players to be safe, but at the end of the day, it's like, dude, football's a violent game. Like, I don't understand how, I don't really see how you can make it too much safer. Like, the Guardian cap thing they're trying to do, but not a lot of players seem to want to wear them. It's just, yeah. Run to the right side here. And fall forward. About a 6-7 yard run. Dang it, running it short of the first. Kittle. Nice, George, across the middle. I'm really curious to see how it is playing on offense in this game when I don't have like all these weapons. Oh boy, I might have just thrown a pick as I was saying that. God, David. It's crazy. I've done so well in offense the first 3 games, and I've sputtered on the goal line twice, threw a pick here. This is the one game I'm actually playing good defense. So if I played like the offense I played the last handful of games, I'd be in a very dominating position right now. But instead, I throw a pick. Wrap up. Packers up 20-3. Damn, the Bears are just getting bodied. Bears are getting bodied. Hunter breaks a tackle. Fred Warner gives a big hit there. Martin. Yes, LJ Martin with a sack. That's nice. 3rd and 11. Still can't get over his hair. It almost looks like gray and green. It's just, I think they're doing a disservice to Trevor Lawrence there. I think they're kind of getting him bad there. Tackle him short. Yes, get the stop. See if they kick the field goal or go for it. They're going to go. All right, give me Warner. Oh, shoot, I didn't get him. Oh, I get the first. Give up the first down. It's too bad after that 3rd and 11. Or after having 3rd and 11. Make a tackle. 2-yard gain. And then we'll bring the blitz on 2nd and 8. All over it. Nice. 3rd and 11. All right, guys. Got to hold them to field goal here. Oh, my God. He was in the middle wide open. Oh, Jacksonville. First touchdown of the game. And they'll tackle on the extra point as well. Attack on the extra point as well. Kickoff here deep to Grendo. And he gets to about 26 there. Purdy coming back on the field after throwing the interception. So he threw 2 in the first half of the first game. I think that was his first one since then, though. And start with a run with McCaffrey over to the right. Somehow gets through all of that. Ball's forward for a 13-yard gain. Somehow through all of that. George Kittle goes into motion, then he'll be our lead blocker. Brian Robinson, not too much to run there, so picks up 2. Ayuk's wide open. Up the seam. I saw that first. I was like, please tell me that the linebacker doesn't drop back, and he didn't, so I just threw it right away. Nice pickup. 3:30 left in the first half. Underneath the Pearsall. Takes a couple hits there. Probably gets about 5, so we'll have 2nd and 5. Moved the ball decent. I only have 5 points here, is rather unfortunate. Brian Robinson, nice running lane. Dude, the O-line is so good in this team right now. Which is crazy because the ratings aren't that high, these players, really. So if I can actually get really highly rated O-linemen, I can only imagine the holes we're going to get. Run out to the left here with Brian Robinson. 1st and goal from the 10. And after I hyped them up, they blocked there. So, 2-yard loss on that one. So we got Isaac Garendo checking into the game here. That was risky. And we're going to have a holding call probably here. Man, we're sputtering in the red zone again. Holding on Trent. Trent, how are we doing that? 2nd and 20. Or 2nd and 22, sorry. Even worse. Oh, they blitz. Nice. We get blocking. Nice. Brian Robinson breaks off. Gets all the way down to 2. Wow. Okay, let's see. I'm going to try the halfback screen again. I don't know how I feel about it this close to the goal line, but... I threw behind him, but he's going to be open. He's going to get in. Brian Robinson with the receiving touchdown, his first of the season. And we get our first touchdown of the game. And as long as I make this extra point, it'll be 12-10. Fun little score here. 2 minutes left in the first half. Deep kick over to the left side. Room there. Gets to about the 30. Dropping LJ Martin into coverage. Up and Stout makes the play. And just short of the first here. 3rd and 1. Dang, I'm trying to get the Pinnock. Oh, nice hit. Yes, we're going to force the punt there. That's huge. So we got a minute 41. We've got time coming back now. It'd be awesome if I could get some points on the board. I think we get the ball at halftime too, so it'd be extra good. Grindo back to return. Haven't had many punt returns this season because I haven't been able to stop teams. But playing much better defense so far in this one. Kittle across the middle. Pretty decent gain. PLO, I've heard PLO is pretty crazy. I haven't played myself, but it seems like a lot of like the big money recreationals like it because it has a lot more gamble to it. Oh, dude, what's with these holding calls right now, guys? Man, I think if I was just starting poker with the sole intention of making money, I would focus on PLO over No Limit. For me, I have no interest in playing PLO outside of for money, which I think is not like the best recipe for, you know, being willing to work hard and want to enjoy it. But, yeah, if I was just starting the game and didn't have any preference, I would probably go PLO route. Oh, John Jennings just short of the first here. 3rd and 2. Brock Purdy, 171 and a touchdown. PLO, it's just because it's, like, less... I think it's a lot more... It fits the gambling that recreational players want a bit more. So I think that's like a positive for it. And I think it's like there's a lot less like just basic material out there for the average player to use to get better. We're going to use one of our timeouts here. We're down to 2 now. Clock's been moving. Use a timeout here. This is kind of the problem I get myself into. I'm not like a big play down the field player. I'm not really getting the options I like to even try down the field. Oh, breaks the tackle. At least give me the first. So I'm not going to quite use the timeout yet. Oh, crap, I should not have picked a play with motion because it takes longer. Problem is a lot of the 49ers playbook is motion. Ricky Pearsall. Okay, I can probably run one more play here if they let me. All right, come on, let me pick a play. And then I've got a timeout to use. All right, tackle me. Timeout. Okay, 2 seconds left. And then we'll try our field goal kicker out there. Should be good. So right before the half, we get 3, 15-10. And we are getting the ball to start the second half. I wouldn't be surprised, OPS. I don't know if any game beside... No Limit's probably just going to stay the top game because it's the easiest to understand. It's the most widespread known. Which I think is big for making the game the most popular form of poker. It's like easier to understand some of the other games with their rules, I think, naturally. But I do think that... Oh, beat the kicker around the corner. Nice, good return from James. I do think you can maybe see more and more people playing the non-no limit hold'em games. I would expect that, like, even in the regulated market, the biggest PLO cash game winners make more than the biggest no limit winners. Even if they get less hands in because the less volume available, it's just like the win rates are higher. But obviously your variance is higher because the game itself is just so crazy. John with a 5-stream streak, thank you. Oh, I saw that from before, yeah. Nice. Run to the right side here. Brian Robinson into the game. Nice. Breaks through. Down into Jags territory. Jennings across the middle. I don't... Yep, he does get the first. I'll say I don't know if he does. Average fish and PLO way behind average fish and no limit. Yeah. I mean, it's just like, especially from a casual level, like, most people probably think I'm mostly talking about GTO Wizard and stuff like that, which is true. But from a casual level, there's so much basic, like, stream info. Like, there's streams out there and stuff that have no limit. And, like, good commentators and, like, PLO, I think there's just, like, a lot more... Like, I would be a complete fish in PLO, but I'm saying if someone was starting over brand new and was willing to put in the hours, like, I think it's a great option. Pearsall across the middle. Should be a first down. Injury timeout. My offensive lineman. See if we can get Brian Robinson a second receiving touchdown from a screenplay. Yes, here we go. It's not C-Mac getting the receiving touchdowns. It's Brian Robinson from the backfield. Said you'd win it. Dude, I don't think I would. I genuinely have it. Like, I've played PLO like 3 times at 10 PLO before, and I've never studied any of it, and I don't have any idea of concepts. Like, I would have to imagine I get crushed at 200 to start. Like, maybe if I put in the study time for a few months and enjoyed it, it'd be different. But initially, I can't see there being a single way that I'm winning. I don't care how good the games are. But if I, like, enjoyed it and put in work for 6 months, you know, maybe then it's something different. But at least initially, I can't see anyway. All right, up by 12 here. Against the Jags at home. All over the run play to ETN. Said your card sense to be enough to get you by a natural tendency to fold. I mean, that's... If that's the case, that I could just show up and win at 200 PLO, maybe I gotta change everything I said. And just, if the online, if the tax stuff gets resolved, get back to just grind PLO then. Good tackle in the open field here. We're gonna force 3rd and long. Nice. Oh, fumble. I saw if Saga first, then the ball is out, but Jags recover. Driver in the chat, how we doing? It's the Packers up 21-3 at the half. Ben Johnson keeps missing 4th down conversions. The Bears are struggling, huh? I mean, to be fair, like, even though Bears fans can't be too happy if they're going to get blown out in their playoff game to a rival after the thing is, like, I think the Bears are kind of ahead of schedule to have been this good as this year as they were. But yeah, to be the 2 seed and get knocked out, blown out at home is pretty tough. Second year in a row, Ben Johnson's gotten blown out in the playoffs, huh? Lions last year, and then Bears this year. 22-10 here. Hopefully we can break this game open. Not too much room for Brian Robinson there to run. Pick up 1. Go back to the run game here on 2nd and 9. Hopefully McCaffrey's not hurt and he's just resting. Hasn't been in for the last few plays on offense. Huge hole, though, for Brian Robinson. I think it's just past midfield. Back to the ground game again. Running to the right. Ooh, not much room there. Try to cut back to the left, but only get a yard. Yeah, dude, the Lions got killed in that game. That was pretty crazy. I was loving it. All my friends like the Lions, so I naturally have to root against them. But yeah, that was a pretty crazy one. Kittle across the middle real quick. Nice pickup with George down to the 32. And screenplay's been working, so let's run it again here. This time Isaac Guerendo's in the game, our 3rd back. Oh, they're all over it that time, though. Loss of 5. Is that Eric Armstead, the former Niner?
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
2nd and 15. Ricky Pierce still going into motion. Hot route to Ayuk. He didn't have as much room to run with what I was hoping for, so let me pick up 4. Going to leave us with some work here on the 33. So I don't want to take a sack. I don't think I'm going to get the first here. Maybe just short. Settle for a field goal attempt, I would assume. Yeah. 42-yarder here. Oh, gosh. It's like it blocked. Oh, just barely. Oh, that might be roughing the kicker. Yep, there we go. Wow, we're going to take that. So did you grow up in Michigan? Why I hate the Lions? So I like the 49ers, my team. And, like, pretty much all my IRL friends are Lions fans. So naturally, how I've always been, my friend group has been, is whoever your friends like, if it's a different team than yours, you root extra hard against them. So that's why. So I anti-sweat the Lions quite a bit. And for a while, that wasn't too much of a problem because they were terrible, but they've gotten a lot better. He's a little bit slow driver, Brian Robinson. But so far, my O-line's been so good at blocking, it's been fine. So obviously, there's definitely a difference between using him and McCaffrey, I've noticed, though. Ayuk drops it across the middle, 3rd and 10. Man, we got that bailout, and we might not even capitalize on it. I don't think he's got enough here. Yeah. Get the completion, but we're going to have to settle for a field goal attempt. So we made one before. So nice having the narrow ashes for kicking. Oh my gosh, it's so much better than the college one. Kick it deep. This might be too deep. Nope, it's fine. Special teams gets tackled at 25. Dom and I have had some 49ers Lions bets before. The most recent one I lost, or no, I won, was the year that they played an NFC Championship. It was like if one of them won the NFC, made the Super Bowl, the other person had to pay out the other one. I had a bet with him and one other friend. And the 49ers won that game, so that was sick. Last season, I lost the bet where it was like whoever had the most regular season wins. This year, there wasn't one because they offered it to me, but I turned it down because the Lions were expected to have a better season. But I would have made money if I took it. I should have believed in my team despite what the data said. Make a tackle there.
It's a gain of 8. And the Jaguars first down. Let's go. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's play action. They pick me up. Oh, that's safety. Oh, makes a nice hit on Brian Thomas. Gets the drop. Who you got in the playoff? I got to go Hoosiers. I hope that Miami can make it a good game. I want Indiana to win, though. And I do think Indiana's going to win. I also think, though, I haven't seen the spread, but based on how, like, the TV shows and everybody's talking, my guess is the spread is bigger than I think it should be, and if I had to bet it, I would take Miami with the points. But I don't know what the spread is or if anybody knows it. But that's just my assumption. Nice. I think we stopped them. Yep, 4th and inches. They should probably go for this, honestly, though. Yeah, they are. Oh, ETN. He's going to get it. I'm hoping double N. I hope we can beat the Eagles. Make me and you both happy. Hoosiers? Yeah, dude, they're incredible. They look good. We were talking about earlier. I think they're getting way overblown as far as being like an all-time team. Because like in recent memory, like I think if you have them versus 2019 LSU is way better. Because Indiana, even though the playoff games have gone super well, like they still had some close games this year. They still struggled with Penn State. Oregon game was close. What was the other one? Ohio State ended up being close. Like, not that they're bad, like, but when you're talking like all-time great teams, you know, I think I would take 2019 LSU for sure. Currently, the spread's at 8. Based on how everybody's hyping up Indiana, I would have expected them like 10. So maybe I think I would still take Miami at 8. I mean, that's a lot of points against a team that's a really good defense. I think I'd still take the Canes at 8, but I was thinking maybe more like 10, 11. I think my line would be if it's 7.5 or more, I take Miami. If it's 7, maybe Indiana. 6.5, take Indiana. So like that's kind of like right on the marker there. Oh, that's a good touchdown. Dang. OPS also likes the Miami side. Yeah, I think with that many points, it's good. Yeah, Mendoza's good driver, but I mean, all-time team talk, I just think it's Seems a little great. Dude, that LSU team, I mean, to be fair, too, like, we've also seen how good a lot of those guys are in the NFL, which probably helps you think that way more, too. We'll see. I mean, Indiana doesn't really have that many, like, high-level NFL guys that level, you know, at least projected. But, I mean, just look at LSU's offense alone. I mean, obviously, Burrow, Jefferson, Chase, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, dude, he was a sick running back in college. He hasn't really done anything in the pros, but dude was incredible in college. That tight end, Thaddeus Moss, Randy Moss's kid, was pretty good. And then I think they had a lot of defensive guys who've been pretty good, too. They had, who's the corner that was a freshman? He's with the Derek Stingley, right? He was a freshman on that team. But, dude, they had a squad. But, yeah, Miami defense versus Indiana offense will be a fun watch. George Kittle across the middle. Gets us the first down. It's getting a little bit tired, it looks like. Run to the right side, Brian Robinson. How do you recall those LSU dudes? I wouldn't be able to do that with very many teams. It's just that team was, like, that good. Brian Robinson. That's where we could have some more breakaway speed with him, but still a good run. Yeah, I know. Exactly. Justin Jefferson, number 2. They had, who was the third receiver? He was super good, too. I forget his name. I think the Jags drafted him. Not Brian Thomas, but he was... Who was the other guy? There's a third one that was really good, too. What's this guy named? Escaping me. Because I think Jefferson actually played in the slot a ton. Who was the third receiver? I can't believe I'm forgetting on it. I'm on a blank. Oh, Ricky Pearsall wide open. Is there anyone there to get him? Nope, it's a touchdown into the end zone. Let's go, Ricky. Had a few offensive and defensive linemen, too. I bet they did. I mean, dude, the whole team was just, like, insane. That third receiver, if anyone happens to know it or look it up, it's bothering me that I can't remember. I want to say he got drafted by Jacksonville. But I'm pretty confident there was a third receiver that was really good, too. And it wasn't Brian Thomas, because he was later. Who's the other receiver? It's one of those things where I'll hear it, I'll be like, oh, yeah, that was him. So, pretty good lead here now. Back up to 2 scores, 32-17, 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Hits. I think Beck's pretty good. I'm in the camp of he's a good college quarterback. But obviously he's going to have to play a very good game for them to win. Dang it. No, Clyde, yeah, he was the running back. I think they had a third receiver, though. That was really good. Maybe they just didn't. I just, for some reason, think there was, but... Oh, so you've watched more of Carson Beck than me, Driver. Georgia. Are you a Georgia fan? Because I know a lot of Georgia fans, it sounds like, didn't really like Carson Beck, but... I don't know, man. I thought he was pretty good. I mean, do I think he's, like, elite? No. But, I mean, he's probably a top 10 college quarterback, right, this year? Oh, yeah, Terrence Marshall. He went to the Panthers. That's who it was. Thank you. He was on that team, too. Sister lives in Georgia, so you hear about it. That's fair. I mean, yeah. Dude, down south, like, college football, I hear, is massive. Where I live in, because I'm in, like, a college town, it's huge, too. College sports just in general, with Michigan State's big. Like, I think nationally, pro sports are definitely still more popular. But, you know, it depends on your part of the country. Because they say even, like, down south, like, for a lot of people, like, they care way more about college than the pros. And then I'd say here, probably the same in East Lansing, being, like, right in the Michigan State town. But, you know, at most places, pros is still on top. But even though, like, my whole life, I've kind of been around more areas where college is bigger. I've always... For me, it's been mostly, for a long time, for football. I prefer... The 49ers games are the games I'm most interested in. Michigan State second. And then after that, I would take a big college game over, like, a random NFL game. As far as watching. But I've lost, I was talking about earlier, like I've definitely lost a lot of interest in general college football because the portal, dude, like what made me used to, the benefit to college me was like seeing one player at only one school and like seeing them develop. In the pros, you obviously have guys that can be on the team for like 9-10 years, but you know, it's like there's a lot of roster turnover year to year. So, but again, I think it's fair that the kids can make money and everything, so that's why I'm kind of torn. It's like as a fan, I don't like it, but I think for like the players' benefit, it's good. I think that they probably should limit how often you can transfer without sitting out, or only make it if you can only transfer if your head coach leaves. If I have an NHL team, it would be the Red Wings ice. I just don't really care about hockey too much, but I do enjoy going to the games. I've gone to a few games. Exactly, OPS. It depends on where you're at in the country. Like that's why like I think USC and UCLA barely have any fans because there's too much going on in LA and they care more about pro sports there. But like if USC is good at football, they'll care a lot. But that's kind of about it. Driver say portals, dude. I know I'm not a fan of the portal, man. It's just like as a fan, but again, I think it's good for the players, so that's why I'm so torn. Like I think you should be able to get paid. It's like some of this money is life-changing money for these kids, especially the ones that won't make it to the pros or get hurt. You know, like I think that part of it's awesome. And I think too, like if they're in they can go to a better situation that's better for them. That's good. Like it is good for the players that like prove themselves at a lower level can move up. But as a fan, again, it's just like, you know, I liked watching the guys develop over 4 to 5 years, and now it's not really the case. It's got to be even worse being a fan of like a smaller school. It's like you're never going to have a dominant team again because they gut your roster. It's in March Madness, for example, right? Like I think you're going to see a bigger gap from like the major programs and the mid-major because the mid-majors at times would be good because they'd have like guys that could start together for 2, 3, 4 years, but now it's never going to happen because if you have guys like that, they're going to go up to a higher level. Shoot, I left that wide open. Oh, we just could have got the stop there. We gave up the touchdown to Jacksonville. 5:44 left. So the portal's only open once now, right? January 2nd. Last year it was twice, which is crazy. It was like, at least they're narrowing it down to one portal season, which I think is good. So it's just right now where it's like the 2nd through the 19th. It used to be twice, but I think this is the first year it's only one. If I'm wrong, someone can correct me, but I'm pretty confident for football it's only January 2nd through the 19th this year for the first time. Throw the chew clock on. Up by 8 here. So if we can just waste some time, go down the field. At least get a field goal. Feel pretty good. Brian Robinson, nice run up the middle. He has 100 yards this game. So it's for all programs. So like there's guys, I've seen a couple guys from Ferris State who's won like 4 out of the last 5 natties. It's actually where Trinidad Chambliss went to school. It's in Michigan. They had one guy commit to Michigan State, one guy go to South Carolina that I saw. And then I saw too, there's this guy apparently that's he's a D3 Hope in Michigan, but like he's an edge rusher that's being recruited. So he has like some crazy speed for an edge rusher. Yeah, exactly. It's just like similar to pro sports, except guys are there even shorter because you never have the guys that are 8 or 9 years. It's just like everyone's a 1-year rental, it seems like. 3rd and long. Unfortunately, put ourselves in this spot. If we could pick up the first, this would be really big. I'm gonna have to run after this one. Oh, I got stopped. Dang it. He stuck him real good there. All right, well, if I can get a good punt, we can at least make them have to go the length of the field. Oh, I missed it. All right, down to 16. So 8-point game, 3:25 left. Jacksonville has 3 timeouts. Got up to the stout here. Screen incomplete. Screenplay again. Ice all over that. 3rd and 14. Come on, defense. I thought Jacksonville used a timeout. after that last place, a Jacksonville timeout, and they still have 3 timeouts. It must have been one. Oh, God, please tell me Madden doesn't have a stupid injury glitch, too. Nice. Good thing he got hit because that guy, Travis Hunter, broke open. They're probably going to punt this now because they have 3 timeouts, though, which is good. Guerrero back deep. And not too much on the return, but we do get to midfield. Not too far from field goal range. They can make it a 2-score game. Brock Purdy, 32-37, 301, 3 touchdowns. Huge game from him. And go for a run to the left. Still no McCaffrey back. Nice hole, though. That's a huge first down run there for us. So, yeah, it says Jacksonville timeout. That time it actually takes away timeout for them. Just get a little bit more to feel really good field goal range. The hole, nice. Obviously, I just want to run this clock out. Not have to worry about that, but I guess we're doing fullback dive. I mean, I could go for the passing play. I think I'd prefer keeping on the ground. The good thing is with our fullback use checks, we're one of the best fullbacks in the game, if not the best. And, ooh, that play is actually pretty nice. We'll have to keep that one in mind. Injury timeout. Let's see if it makes them use... Wow. I mean, it was my team that got injured, so I guess that is realistic. I just got to see what happens if it's one of their players that gets hurt. I'd be so tilted if Madden's just like college football with that injury thing. All right, Robinson up the middle. Not quite going to get the first. Injury time. Okay, this is where we're going to see... Oh, my God. It's the same problem as college football. Hilarious. So they still have 1 timeout. Run this to the right, 2nd and inches. Nice. Get the first. Injury timeout. Dude, this is such a glitch. How do they not fix this? It's so dumb. It's such a massive change to the games. I mean, it's just like... This can't be that hard to program with everything else. Like, obviously, I don't know for sure, but, like, with everything else they program in these games, like, how is that a problem? And it's not like it's just for the games that's brand new being out. So, here, especially, I think we just run it twice no matter what. Don't want to put the ball in the air. Nice. Brian Robinson up the middle. Touchdown on the ground. He had 2 receiving touchdowns. Not sure if that's his first rushing touchdown or not, but gets a rushing touchdown there nonetheless. And then we're going to attack on the extra point here. Back to a 15-point lead. 2:33 left. They have no timeouts left. They have the 2-minute warning. Realistically, as long as we don't give up an onside kick, we've won the game. But I don't know how often the onside kicks get recovered here. The NFL, I think, with their onside kick rules, it's really a low frequency. Where you have to, like, declare it and a certain amount of guys on each side of the field and such. So we're going to audible to be under center here. And this is play action. Ooh, wide open, Brian Thomas. Philip Rivers is starting in this franchise for Indy. Daniel Jones, did he get hurt again? I turned the preseason injuries off. Running back in the flat, make the play with D. Winters, nice. NFL is no fun league, and NFL, they did ruin the kickoffs, I agree. I think the kickoffs are super stupid. Throw to Travis Hunter across the middle. And that should probably take us down to the 2-minute warning. 39-24. So we're playing 8-minute quarters here because I started my first 3 games with 6, and I think we need 7 to get the realistic number of plays. So at least for this game, then 2 more. We'll do 8 since we did 3 games at 6. And we'll kind of just see what the numbers look like after those games. From what I'm seeing, I'm probably one of the higher scoring teams in the league, but I think I'm also probably going to give up some pretty high point totals too. at least early until I get a bit better here on defense. Yeah, you can't do the onside, the surprise onside anymore. Those days are over. Left my zone. I will say I don't think it's a bad thing that Madden's tougher on defense, because I do think it punishes you more for making user mistakes, which is good, especially when you're trying to play on the hardest level. It's just more challenging. Jeez, I mean that, oh wow. Well, that was a missed throw from Lawrence. That was bad. Got bailed out there. Absolutely bailed out there. Oh, dang it. Oh, wow. He came out of the end zone to catch that. Probably just going to straight up blitz here with Martin. Oh, I didn't get there. Oh, it switched me. Let's get a hand on him. Throws it away. And then we'll bring a blitz up the middle. Get there. Nice. Get the sack. Bethune gets checked into the game there, one of my backup linebackers. Makes the sack there. And then I think... Oh, we're good here. Okay. We're going to bring the blitz again. Get there. Oh, across the middle. It's open. Touchdown. So they're going to kick the extra point and then go for the onside kick. As long as we recover, we can kneel it out for the win. 11 plays, 73-yard drive. Base onside hands team. I'm assuming we want to go hands team, right? Pearsall gets it. Nice. That is going to lock it up. Get the win to move to 2-2 on the season. Get rid of the artificial turf. Yeah, and there's been, like, some data out there, like, on injuries and stuff with some of those, like, turf injuries. It's been pretty bad. We talk about, like, MetLife Stadium with the Jets and Giants pretty often with that. All right, so we do move on to 2-2. Moving on to 2-2. Oh, yeah, that's it. Oh, I forgot about Patrick Queen, too, yeah. Chason, yeah, he's a beast. Yeah, dude, they were so good. Damian Lewis is offensive lineman, right? I think he went, like, second round. Yeah, that team was so stacked, dude. All right, player stats. I'm going to take a look at total number of plays. Like, I'm trying to, like, kind of gauge this. So this will be a little high, but that's because I'm averaging out from before. I just need to make sure it doesn't go crazy. So yeah, I think it's going to end up being good at 7. We'll check later. Okay. Oops, scoring summary, didn't need that. Finish game. So we lose our first 2, win our next 2. All right. 2-2. Advance the week here. And then that's going to end the stream today, guys. Appreciate you being here. I'll be back online tomorrow with some college football. I'll be doing noon Eastern time start. We're in the quarterfinal of Michigan State Dynasty, trying to win our first natty. And then Monday through Friday, I'll be streaming 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern time. I'm not sure if it'll be college football or Madden yet. Depends if we win the natty or not, probably on Saturday or on Sunday. Shorter stream tomorrow. Just play the playoff games, probably. Maybe like one game of the next season if we don't win the natty. But appreciate you being here. I'm going to raid you off to my friend AG. It's a poker stream, so remember, he'll be on a 5-minute delay coming through. And appreciate you guys being here. We'll catch you back soon.